Hey guys, just trying to pin the comment, and it's not even showing I'm live yet. When it does, oh, now it's showing I'm live. Okay, maybe now I can pin. Oh, yes, I can't pin the comment. Hey, Lakespeed, how are you? It's good to see you. Yeah, I'm live. I don't know what I'm doing live this time of night. I slept a lot yesterday because I was just exhausted. I really was. I got up early, made a bunch of phone calls I needed to make, and hey, Beckyo, and I was just exhausted. So what I did was, I just went back to sleep after I took care of the things I had to take care of. Hey, Zombie. Hey, everybody. It's good to see you guys. I thought I'd just get on here and see if anybody wanted to talk. And I shouldn't. We're not going to learn about being so social, but it's just in my nature, man. I can't help it. Hey, King Savage. Hey, Margaret. Hey, everybody. So, the day before yesterday, when I locked my keys in the car, that worked out just fine. Thankfully, Amanda came and brought me my extra keys. Hey, Mini Apple. Hey, Jamie. Hey, everybody. Good morning. Well, is it quite morning? I guess it is. To me, it is. It's still kind of the middle of the night, isn't it? I can't make people blue. Not when I'm on StreamYards. Anyways, anybody want to join me up on StreamYards? This is an open panel. Yeah, 351 here too, Becky. Why don't you come up, Becky? You don't have to get on camera. Trust me, I just woke up. I'm not getting on camera. I don't wake up camera ready. I don't think most people do. Yeah, it's good to see everybody. Yeah. Okay, well, since nobody's gonna join me, I guess I'll just shut it. No, I ain't gonna shut it down. I'm just playing. I'm here because I want to be here. I'm glad you guys are here with me. I really am. And I've got a special guest that's fixing to come on.
Good
Well,
morning.
hello. Good morning. Welcome to the American Amy Show. I'm just joking. We got somebody else in the house, too. We
Oh
got
shit.
Zombie.
Hello.
Yeah.
Zombie.
Hey,
Hi.
Zombie. Good morning, everybody. Or is it the middle of the night? I don't know.
Well, it's 12:53 a.m. here.
Okay. Well,
Wow.
it's 3:53 where me and Becky's, but well, we're in different states, but we're in the same time zone.
Yep.
And if we, it's crazy. But like I said, I slept a lot yesterday, and I had to. I was just exhausted. I could just tell I was
Hey, Becky,
exhausted.
is your four-legged child awake?
You know what? He's sleep. Well, no, he's up now. If I'm laying in the bed and I'm sleeping, he's sleeping. He's the one that woke
Oh,
me up because the people next door come in and out late. So his sleep, he goes to sleep, but then he's relaxed because he's used to hearing the people coming in and out. But when he hears something that disturbs him, like a whistle, like a horn or something like that, he gets up and starts barking or alerts me. And that's what happened tonight. And like 2 hours ago, when I've been watching Chuck Bronson's live stream for the last 2 hours.
oh,
It's crazy.
really?
uh, I
Yeah,
didn't even see a I didn't even see a notification from Chuck. Block the Blue was live, and then I was watching him, and he got touched by a cop.
Mm.
what?
Yep, he got touched by a cop.
And Becky, we got a
He's
question for you.
sure.
Are you still in Florida? I answered no, she's not, but
Nope,
it's up to you to if you want to
nope,
tell
I'm not in
people.
Florida.
Well, she's somewhere up
I mean,
north now.
yeah. Who's asking this? Because I can't see the chat.
Jamie.
Jamie?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know if Jamie follows me, but she does.
I think it's a male. Anyway, she lives up north now.
Yeah.
Florida
I
just
drove
wasn't.
from
Yeah, I
Florida.
really can't. I can't see the chat either with this StreamYard crap with my phone.
Yeah, it's hard when you're on your
It
phone.
is because every time I try to check it, it doesn't actually when right now I can't see. It'd be nice if you could see it without even going to chat or
Yeah,
switching off.
you know, on the screen that we're looking at, most of us, I guess, I don't know about everybody. I mean, it says you're in the show, but then there's a big old blank
Yes,
section that it could have
yes,
been right there. That seems
yeah,
logical, and you
yeah.
shouldn't have to jump. Every time you
No,
jump,
I know.
when you try to go back and forth,
Mhm.
because
I always get te-
the chat the chat thing is right next to the leave the thing, and then sometimes you kick yourself out.
Yes, it happens to me. It always happens to me all the time.
Anytime
That's
I
why
start pushing buttons, things get dangerous. Okay.
I have big fingers, so that's
Me
like a
too.
given.
Me too.
What I luckily I have an iPad and a phone, so a lot of times if I think to bring my phone with me, if I'm on my panel, I can see the chats too. But if I'm on somebody else's, even if I'm on the iPad, I can't see the chats. So what I do is I get my phone and look at it and just mute it.
Go pee pee.
That's the only way you can see them. At least that's the easiest way for me to see them. You think I'm
Hmm.
a male? Yeah. Well, okay. Well, how's Shardy? How am I supposed to know? You are a male, at least. I could have got, aren't you? Like you change your name, people expect me to realize that. And then the pictures. You know how little these profile pictures are. It's hard to
Yeah,
tell. So unless people tell me, a lot of times I don't know it's them. So you gotta tell me that
that's
hey,
true.
I
Because
changed
even
my
I don't
name.
know who's a guy or girl.
So it's Shardy Boy. You remember him?
Well,
Hmm.
for the longest time, uh, Bell for Freedom thought I was a female
Really?
until we talked. I and Johnny talked on the phone one day,
Uh,
she was shocked. She goes, "I always thought you were a female."
Well, people still think I'm a male.
well,
I'm always getting trolled for
that's
being transsexual or
trolls.
transgender.
But she's not. And if she was, it
So
would be
what?
No.
Who
okay.
cares?
But she's not.
That's
Oh yeah.
She's not
I
those.
mean
I
who
mean, if she
cares
was,
what
it would
sex
be
anybody
different.
is?
No, we don't care. We don't care.
Nobody cares.
But it is
I mean,
kind of
no, nobody here cares. But I
no.
mean, think about it. Back in, I don't know. I don't know how far back anybody can remember. I think everybody's younger than I am here up here, and that I'm 54. And I remember that the back in the 70s and early 80s, and that people and that didn't care about what gender anybody was, if they were trans and that going into which bathroom and that. Then all of a sudden now everybody freaks out.
I
Yeah,
know.
it's
It's
crazy.
the thing
It's
is,
because
it's
they
like
use it for agenda. They use people for agendas. Not saying
it's
that
for
people
making
that are
views on my end.
transsexual are agenda.
Hmm.
I
I'm saying they would use these
I always treat
people
everybody if
things
they
that
have a good heart until they prove
they're
otherwise.
whatever they're going on in their life. You know what I'm saying? And people will pick it up and you know it's not usually the people that it affects, it's others that. Does that make sense?
The
Maybe
thing
not.
is, the
Hey,
thing is,
Miami Beach
Amy.
audits. What's the good thing, Becky? Tell
Hello,
me.
everybody. The thing is,
Somebody should
if
call and
I
wake up Amanda and tell her to get up here.
Mm-mm. She'll be up soon enough, poor thing.
She'll choke me.
We got
Um,
Rob up here.
yeah, all I wanted to say is that there are a few people that
Sup,
I already
Rob?
mentioned.
How's you doing?
How you doing?
How's you doing?
We
I
good?
don't see very much haze floating around your head, so you're not smoking enough yet.
Hi, Too Tall.
Nope, it's still too clear.
Becky?
What was you gonna say, Becky? I'm sorry, sweetheart.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so the thing is, if I were, you guys already know I'm a very outspoken person. There's nothing to deny. When you deny your gender, like if your sexual orientation, whatever, that's not good. You have to.
Don't be
That's why it's called
stupid. Yeah,
gay
that's
pride. You have to be proud of who you are. And if I was that, I would say absolutely. So fucking what? If I'm a freedom fighter and a transgender, um, people shouldn't knock me down for it. I shouldn't be trolled for it. You feel me? But
right.
I'm not. I'm 100% woman.
But you're
You
not.
know,
Yeah, that's the problem.
exactly. So that's
You're
why it's
not.
like it just got annoying for me. But it's like I find I have a lot of transgender friends. I've actually had a friend in New York City that transformed himself to a female, and trust me, it costs thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And the transgenders that I known in my lifetime, they a lot of them are prostitutes. A lot of them, they do what do you call it, call girl and stuff like that.
Right, escorting.
Specifically for escorting. Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, so just to make that money to take the hormone pills and then to the breast implants and to do a lot of changes. And who the fuck got time for that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like if
Yeah,
my end, if that were me, I wouldn't be homeless for 5 years with daddy. I wouldn't be like struggling if I was like, where did I get the money from? I was a dancer, yes, but I was a female when I was a dancer. I was a dancer
and you're still a
a female my whole
female.
life. My whole life I was
People,
born one and still
people
am
are
one.
probably jealous because you're so pretty. That's probably why they say you're a dude. Has that ever occurred to you?
No, I think it's because, when I was a tomboy. I am still my whole life. And a lot of my gay friends would tell me that I'm a drag stuck in a woman's body because I look very strong for a female. I got big hands, my structure, my upper, I got strong back, arms, and everything because I used to be athletic. When you're a dancer
Yeah.
and you're working on poles, I was already lifting weights before that. So I
Right.
was pretty athletic. I rollerbladed. I rode bikes. I used to um,
Bodybuilding.
I was the strongest female in high school, and I was in the ninth grade. I was voted the strongest woman, the strongest female in high school. And I was entering the superstar competition because I was the only female that can lift the max weight. No female, even in 12th grade, could beat me. So that comes to show you how athletic I was, and I was a
Hmm.
Hey,
gymnast,
I got something funny. Oh, I love gymnastics. I got something funny real quick to tell you. First, I want to say hey to Two Waters, and then I want to Polyglot put by his name Feld Mill Escort. That's
Is
funny.
Paulie in the chat?
Polyglot says yes.
Yes. Hi, Paulie. Hi,
Polly
everybody.
is
Yo, yo,
one of the good
Polly!
mods around.
Yeah.
Paulie's awesome. He donated for
Yes.
Daddy's birthday, and so did Evelyn Tequila,
Oh,
and
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 I've
sweet.
and
known
he has
Polly
helped
for
me
a
out too in the
long
past.
time.
He says he was a failed male escort, but he's just joking. He didn't really try escorting.
Is he joking or not joking? Who knows? Who
He
cares?
said just kidding. He
He-
said
You
just
know
yeah,
kidding.
what?
Had
but
he
he
did
could be
That's
not
just
say
one
just
he
thing.
could be just
kidding,
kidding about just kidding.
oh, it's
That's one
possible.
thing. When people see me walking with my walking stick, they confuse me with a pole dancer.
Hey,
Since
Miss B.
pole dancing with apple fritters.
Yeah, well, I got some of the apple fritters, one in each hand.
Hey
Hey,
Becky,
Yes,
I hear an accent from you. Where are you originally from?
I'm from. Okay, so I'm Hispanic and Italian. And I'm from New York City. I'm from the South Bronx.
It just doesn't sound like that. sound like from another country or something for some reason.
No. And
Really?
you know what's so crazy? You know, in Florida, everybody knew I was from New York. Everybody's like, you're from the Bronx, right? You're from the Bronx." I was like, "Yeah, I am."
Yeah,
And
because
it's
down
kind of
here we're
funny. A lot of people that hear me and that think I'm from another country, and but I'm not. I was born and raised in Washington State, and but I've spent the last 20, 25 years hanging out with people from the Ethiopian community. So maybe that's where I picked up my accent from hanging with them.
And I don't
Because
even hear an accent there.
a lot of times instead of saying it doesn't matter, I say it doesn't matter.
um, uh,
Amy,
thank
Amy,
you,
no,
Jamie, for the super chat. It says keep Leos accountable. That's all that counts, and yes, it is. That is what counts first
Amy
and
has
foremost.
a southern accent.
A what?
You have a southern accent.
Me? Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, you want to hear something crazy? The first time in my life, right? I was in Florida. This is when I first got to Florida back in 2009.
Okay.
I was walking. I was walking, just taking a walk around the neighborhood, and I seen an Asian lady, and then neighbors, talking amongst each other, and I saw an Asian woman with a cowboy hat, and she had she was dressed like with a plaid shirt and everything, but she had a really strong country accent. And then I was like, well, I was like blown away. I've heard like black people have like the British accents and Australia. I met a girl in Puerto Rico. She's from Australia and she was a black girl and she had the accent and everything. But I never in my life saw a Asian with a country accent. That's the first time in my life. I was like,
I guess
whoa,
because she was raised in the South.
yes,
I guess
that's
so.
why, it's
That's where
crazy.
mine came from. I actually, when I was young, I lived on a dairy farm, but unfortunately, they sold it because the smaller dairies went out of business. So, we had to move, and it sucked because we lived right beside the dairy. We had a nice house, and it was just a way of life that was really nice. But we had
Is
to
that in
leave
Florida?
because it was in Florida. Yeah, it was in Jacksonville.
I hate that. I hate that place.
Jacksonville.
I hate it.
Oh,
That
I
green,
love it.
that
I
is that's.
miss it, but it's been
Amy,
years since I've been
Amy,
there and hung out. Yes.
Oh, I hate it. Gotti almost died there. Oh my God.
yeah,
His vet bill
Amy,
was over 6,000. Oh, it's horrible.
Yes, Rob.
Amy, check out a song, Jimmy Van Zant, or no, not Unfinished Life. Woke up this morning. Woke up this morning, Jimmy Van Zant. You need to check that song out. Talk about Jacksonville. How
Okay,
you
I will.
doing? Huh?
I will look it up. I'm surprised I never heard it,
Yeah.
but I'll
I
look it up.
used to drive the I used to drive the bus for Jimmy back in the day.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
my boys Leonard Skinner, which part of them died. They're from Jacksonville, and
Yeah.
that's why. In fact, the guy they named their band off after, his name was Skinner, Leonard Skinner, and
Yeah.
it's spelled different. It's spelled Skinner, and his family owned a big dairy that did survive all this shit when the dairies closed, called Skinner's Dairy. My dad used to work there, and
No
yeah, ain't it
shit.
crazy? Yeah. So he was the
Yeah. You know,
principal of their school, and that's why they named the group that. They just changed
I've
the
been
spelling.
I've been to the family house and the Hell House down there when I've been out on the road with the band. Jimmy gave me or one of the boys in the band gave me a guitar back in the day, and I had all kinds of autographs on it. And when Jimmy passed away, or no, when we were doing the liver transplant
Uh-huh.
drive for his liver transplant, I put that guitar in the auction for Jimmy, and it's at the Skinner Museum there in Jacksonville, I believe.
Cool.
I'm not sure. Maybe it's up in Memphis or Nashville
I'm
somewhere.
not sure. It could be at the damn Buster.
But I got a nice little donation for that guitar. It brought a lot of money. It was like,
It's my last
damn.
name.
I'm sure. My husband's friend had bought a guitar. Had bought a guitar from John Wash years ago up in Ohio, because he used to come out there and play a lot of little bars and stuff before the Eagles got big. And he finally sold it not long ago. He had saved the return check all them years to prove it was, John's guitar. But he sold it recently. I
One
don't
of
know
my
how much
old
for.
girlfriends used to date Don Henley.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody knows somebody. A lot of
And
times,
like,
like if
I'd be over hanging out with her, and there'd be that picture of her and him. It's like, hey, there's a
like
time
put
to
that
take that
down.
down, ain't it? Come on.
Well, for the record, I love guitars. My father was a guitarist. My nephew's a guitarist. My brother is a guitarist. So we have a
Wow.
few guitarists in our family. I love guitars. They're
I
beautiful.
wish I could be musical. I wish I could sing. And the crazy thing is, my dad's family, most of them played instruments and could sing. My dad couldn't sing that good, but his brothers all could. It's crazy.
You even if you can't sing, Amy, just sing. I
I
was on my
do.
birthday drinking. I was drunk as fuck, and I was
Just go to
I'm gonna.
karaoke and sing.
I
my
might.
mother
I
even
I
said,
used to do karaoke a lot. I used to go with this guy, cool, and we used to sing modern day Bonnie and Clyde. That was his choice, not mine. And I used to always sing "Me and Bobby McGee" by Janis McGoplin, which is a hard song, but if you know the words to it, it's not that bad, and I know all the words. Um, but on my birthday stream, which we're gonna try to do, my birthday's August 16th. We're gonna try to do a birthday stream. I can't see that, Rob. I'm so blind. Save your trust. Our government, just something I can't see, baby.
Sure, you can trust our government. Just ask an Indian. If
Okay,
you're
they
living
can
on
tell
the
you.
edge, you're taking up too much space. The price of freedom is written on the wall. And always remember to
Quit,
quit your
bitch.
bitching.
Quit your bitching. Hey, I liked your cat video. You should have captured that cat for me. No, I'm just playing. I'm not ready for a cat yet. I do want one day. Um, are we sound okay on sound, everybody?
Everything
"Yeah,
sounds fine to me.
Good. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
sounds
gonna
good, man."
before they stop making plug-in headphones, I'm sure gonna get me another pair because that's the only thing I can get the sound right on Sound Yards. I mean, yeah, Stream
Stream.
Yards. Yeah.
Oh, Amy.
StreamYard,
Yes.
SoundYard, whatever yard.
Oh,
Just as
oh,
long as
hang
it's
on.
not the prison yard.
Are you Are you okay,
Yeah,
Rob?
Amy. Uh,
Yeah.
you need to,
I
Amy.
agree.
You need to
Pretty much
drop me
so.
an email. Can you hear me?
You keep telling
Yes.
me that, but I don't know your email, and mine's very obviously. I keep giving it to you. Hold on. Let me write. Let me open this so I can write it
You
down.
forget Rob gets stoned so much he can't remember much.
I guess
Yeah.
not.
Yeah. If I got something in the inbox, I take care of it.
Well, if anybody sends me an email, you need to let me know because I have over 10,000
It's on
emails.
my Amy. It's on my about page on
Is
the
it?
Too Tall Rob channel.
Oh,
I
you
think
got
it's
so
on
many
both. I think
channels.
it's on the other, but what the fuck? One or the other somewhere. I can't
Can you just
remember.
give it to
I
me?
must.
What is it? Too tall. Do you want to give it to me now, or do you want me to go searching for it later?
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. Right now, little letters. TOOTALLER at Gmail.
Oh, so it's too taller
Yep.
at Gmail. Okay, well, I'm gonna shoot you an email, and then you can tell me whatever you need to say.
Yeah, just drop me your address so I can send you a care package.
Oh, you want my regular address?
Well, whatever. Or if you
That's fine.
want to,
No, I'll
or
give it to.
hang
I'll
hang
give it to
on,
you.
hang
I,
on.
I
Let
didn't
me
know if you
finish.
meant physical address or if you meant
Let, let,
email
let, let me
address.
finish.
Mm-hmm.
No. What I mean, what I said. I need your address so I can send you a care package.
Okay.
Postal. Now,
Got it.
for those people that are concerned about my real, you can also give me your name and general delivery at your post office, and you can pick it up there. And I don't need your fucking address
No,
for
that's
those
not
that
it.
are so paranoid.
We-
But trust and believe,
It's a,
personal information, shit like that remains
Okay.
private
Email's
forever
we
sent,
tell
from my
Rob need
Rob.
some apple fritters right now.
Yeah, you need to get down
Yeah.
there early
You
today.
know what? I
Because last
just
time
put
you
a
were too
care
late.
I just put a care package in the mail yesterday, I think. Maybe it was today. I can't fucking recall. But not only could I think it was today or yesterday, but I could not find no fucking apple fritters. Went to 6 fucking places, and let
Were
alone
you
the package.
early?
There was no room in the package to put any apple fritters if I'd have found any.
Okay.
It was already full of
Whatever
other good
happened the
stuff.
other day, when you
Sounds like you
stuck
have
the
to make them,
donuts
Rob.
underneath the flagpole? I was scared. You dropped single, and I had to go. But
Oh,
then I seen you were okay later.
that suspicious package in front of the post office.
Yeah.
It remained there for like 2.5 days.
Damn it, man.
I mean,
What
you
was in the
would think a
package?
box of donuts
What
at
a
the
waste
door
of
to,
good donut holes.
oh, it was only a half a dozen shit.
Okay. I don't, Becky, somebody brought donut holes and they stuck them out front of the police station, but the police never realized that there was a suspicious package out there, so they sat there
You
for
OMG.
two
know
and a
how?
half days.
They couldn't find their own butts with the
Okay.
in a wet
Now
paper bag.
have you seen Chuck Bronson do his bait beer stunt with his videos? Where he'll put a box
No.
of beer somewhere and then he'll film somebody grabbing it and chasing down. Hey, that's my beer. Well, I thought I'll just leave a box of donuts out here in front of the police station next to the flagpole, and we'll just sit here and observe whoever finds them. But fuck, we was there for about 3. You went down, I went live for about another hour. It's like, fuck, man,
Oh,
it's getting too hot for
well,
me.
I'm
But
glad you
3
went
days
live.
later, that box was never touched.
I'm glad you went live afterwards because I was worried about you. But that's the day I was going out of town, and I had to get ready. And I went and spent. Oh, I talked to you when I was at my mom's, Becky, for a minute. I was only there 2 days though, and turned right back around and came back. But I'm gonna try to go back maybe next month
Yeah,
because I be missing my mama
yeah.
and my kitty cat and all my family. But yeah, I was lucky when I locked my keys out. That first of all, I almost broke down online. But you know what? I could take that down. But guess what? That's that. I'm a person. I make
What
mistakes. I
happened?
get upset
Are you a
because
human? Wait
I
a minute.
locked my
What?
Wait.
keys. I
You're a
locked my
human?
key. Yeah, I'm human. Don't tell nobody.
Okay.
No, I'm just playing.
All right. I was wondering. It's like, man, these bots on YouTube are getting real good here. It's like, fuck, wait a
Yeah,
minute.
they don't
Okay,
sound
go ahead.
like this. They probably sound a lot more professional than me.
Right?
No, I just locked my keys in the car, and I don't understand why. Because they're kind of with the battery in them, and I guess I didn't have them close enough. So anyway, so I was alive because I went to the post office and I didn't have a gimbal on me, so it's shaky. But that's not the problem. The problem is when I got to the
I
car.
think I can one up you on that, Amy. I was live streaming one time. I just got home. Well, I was home. I was live streaming. I took my maid home, and I come back to the house, and I lock my keys in the car, and I lock myself outside the house, and I'm on my porch with a fucking live stream.
Oh jeez. I was, well, my anxiety was already bothering me that day anyway, and then when this happened, man, it was just like whoa, and I was like, well, I almost started crying, but then I'm like, no, I'm not going to break down, not here, not online. I'm going to get off this thing, and I'm going to call somebody, and I called Amanda, and she came right to my rescue. Thank God.
And I kept trying to tell you in chat, check the other doors, check the other doors.
I did, and there was no reason why, because when I went to open the door, I accidentally hit the little button that locks it. But
Yeah.
I should have been able to just hit it again. But that battery's weak in that one, and I'm going to take in a couple days. Me and my husband, we didn't plan today, and we're going to go get a new battery in mine. And next time, I won't leave it in the car. I'll stick in my bra if I got to. I didn't have no pockets, is why I had left in the car. But I won't do that again. And
You
it
should
worked
get your
out
you
a-okay.
should find yourself a hide a key so you can hide
Yeah,
a
but
key for the door
then anybody can get in there. There is
if
no real
they know
key.
where to
Only if
look.
they find the
There,
key.
If they know where to look.
there's no real key. You could just walk up to the door. If I got it far enough from the door, yeah. But if I had it close to the front door or to the ignition, even if it was on the outside, they could still run my car. It's weird like that. That's why it should have been able to unlock. But yeah, if I hit it somewhere on the car where it's nowhere near that, then it would work. Yeah,
Well, trust and believe. No matter what car you got, if they want it, it's
they'll get
gone.
it. Right.
It no, it's done gone.
That's true. That's true. But anyway, it all worked out good, and I'm happy that it all worked out good. And if
But
anybody's seen it,
back in the early '80s, I did a little auto recovery work for a friend of mine.
did you?
Yeah, I
Amanda
was
used to
that
do that kind
guy.
of work.
I
Amanda
was
used to do
that
that.
guy that came and got your shit.
Yeah, it's a scary
He'd roll
job.
he'd roll up and I'd pop into a car with the key and drive the fuck off. Hey, we was in St. Louis, East St. Louis, across the river, East St. Louis. Had a Cadillac we had a repo order on. Boy been hiding us for. We've been up there staking him out for about 3 days. But, the collector was pissed off about this guy on top of it, was late. We found the vehicle. We was making good money on the thing, so we stayed, tracked on it for a while. He came home and parked. No sooner did we sit there and see him starting to settle inside, we rolled back around the block. I got out of the car. Jimmy Deluxe got into it because he had changed the ignition or the door locks. That's one of the tricks they do sometimes. They just go to the junkyard or a parts store and replace the exterior lock. And anyway, I started that thing up, and the dog started barking like, come on. I was backing out and start getting shot at. I was driving away. The back window got shot at about 6 times.
Jeez, I told you. I just said that's a dangerous job.
We got the fuck out of there. We was about 20 miles away before we pulled over at truck stop. And I was like, man, they're fucking what? Buddy of mine said, man, there's something inside that car for them to be shooting at you like that. We opened that trunk and oh my God.
What was it, money?
What kind of goodies did you find?
I can't recall. But yeah, I'd have been shooting too. And me and my buddy decided, I don't think he's gonna make a report about his shit missing.
I doubt it.
And I mean, and you got receipts for half of this shit. Hey, there wasn't nothing in there when we got, I mean, we brought it to the lot, and this is what was
How
inside
much
it.
money did that guy lose in the process anyway? So whatever y'all got out of it, I'm sure that man deserved it that owned the car originally.
Yeah. I think it was about a month later, there was another new boat to my acquisitions of my boat collections. I had a
Okay.
terrible fishing habit back in the day. I had 7 boats and only 6 boat trailers.
Damn it, man. Hey, Nick. Hey, I'm Venus Blue. If you're not subscribed to Venus Blue, that is, I guess it's okay to say who it is. But anyway, it's a good it's a good channel. They run good lives there.
Yeah, there's good spirits at that room.
Yes, very
That's
positive
good.
spirits there. Very positive spirits in Venus Blue's room.
Yeah.
That's my spirit friend.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah, definitely, Becky. You'll enjoy it. Karen will be there sometimes too. Karen's been running her own panels sometimes too. So y'all look for those. Karen House of Chill, she calls it. And
fuck, is it
let's see,
really
and
fucking
anybody else?
320?
And let's make sure if anybody's
420
not
somewhere. It's 420 somewhere, and I just rolled one up and lit it, boy.
It is
Clock.
420 somewhere. You're right.
And at Florida, it's 426.
It is.
Yep.
And I
So
just
missed
pin,
it. You just missed Florida's 420 by 6 minutes.
I'm just right on time.
You're right on time, yeah. I had my pen, but I threw it down somewhere. Oh, there it is.
And I'm going to party.
It's only 120. It's only 127 here. So
I'm going to party.
So we haven't hit 420 yet here.
But it's kind of like when people that drink, they say it's 5 o'clock somewhere. So let's see, we got .com. Hello, .com. It's good to see you. It's good to see everybody. I appreciate everybody that's in here joining us. Everybody that's in the room. In the panel and chat. You're all appreciated.
Yeah, is this connection coming through okay tonight?
You're fine, Rob.
Sounds good to me.
Fine? Fine? Whoa.
You sound fine.
Yeah, that's what I meant. It was like, man, I've been crappy breaking up, pixelating.
And I don't see much of that here.
The other day, I was about to take a 2-pound sledgehammer to this fucking Samsung 20.
Yeah, don't do that, because then you'll regret
just put my phone in a different position in the house, and it seems like it's maintaining 2 or 3 bars.
You have just the regular Samsung 20, Rob, or the Ultra, or the Plus?
I have the A20.
Oh, the A20. Okay.
I have mobile hotspot, and that's what I use my other devices on.
And I have the Galaxy 20 Ultra.
Yeah.
And my service provider is Metro by T-Mobile.
Yeah, I'm US Cellular, $75 a month, unlimited everything.
And if you can get Metro in that, you can get it. You can get your service for $60 with unlimited and 15 gigabytes of hotspot, 100 Google One cloud storage, and free Amazon Prime.
I've got unlimited hotspot for 10 devices on my Bluetooth.
Well, I want to know why DirecTV sent a new wireless internet box to my house the other day. I didn't ask for it. And
They're
the and,
probably
and
upgrading or transitioning from an old one to a new one.
I don't know. Maybe they want me to, but the weird thing is, they sent in my husband's name, and the damn Direct TV's in my name. The cell phones are in his name, and the Direct TV.
Okay. Then send it back and cancel the service, and then just roll with it under the old man's name that ain't charging nobody. Kind of like what they did with my StreamYard account. Fuck, it was a year and a half ago I canceled my $25 plan with StreamYard, which was reduced down 30% off for 18 or 16 or something. But I decided to cancel the plan because I wasn't doing that many live streams. We just wasn't doing it no more. A year and a half ago, I canceled my subscription with StreamYard. They have yet to switch me back to limited. I'm still rolling unlimited.
Cool. I hope that
anybody that thinking you can't afford StreamYards, well, get it for a couple months and then turn it off and see if they leave you unlimited or not. I'm just saying.
Are they still charging? Are they still trying to charge you, Rob?
I know of 3 people that have done it. No, they have not. No, they're not billing me for it. I canceled the subscription. It's been a year and a half.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I don't have to buy StreamYards before my birthday stream. I might have to for 1 month. I'm not sure what day it resets, but I know I was almost out of hours. But if I do, I'll buy it for 1 month.
If you need time, Amy, I can let you piggyback off of my StreamYard account.
Okay. Well, if it comes down to it, I'll let you know. I might not be
out. When's the birthday party?
We're gonna try. It's not really gonna be a party, but we're gonna try to do a stream. Hopefully,
birthday stream, whatever.
Hopefully, my birthday's the 16th. I'm gonna try to do it on the 15th. The stream.
What day does it fall on?
My birthday falls on a Monday, so we're thinking about doing the stream on Sunday night.
Why you don't do it on Saturday, like how I did with Gotti and my birthday?
I don't know. I guess it could. It'd probably be better.
I don't do birthdays anymore.
I love birthdays.
Come on now. You're never too old for a birthday party.
You ain't never seen a birthday party.
We might do it on Saturday because people might want to get up early. But I'm not planning on running it real late anyway, but you never know.
Oh, I don't know.
I might do it
what
on
are you
Saturday.
Gonna be doing? Are you doing? Are you gonna do?
It's not gonna be like yours. It's not gonna be like me having a real party, and no, it's just gonna be. That's why I'm gonna probably do something else in real life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like go out to dinner or something.
I'll still be there.
But on the birthday stream, I was just planning on running a panel, and hopefully those people that can sing will come by and sing. And those that just want to come by and chat will chat. And,
You should get out and do a cop watch audit and that for your birthday.
Well, my luck, I go to jail.
Yes, exactly. That's the last thing you want to do is spend your jail behind bars. No, fuck that.
I mean, will there be strippers at this birthday stream?
No, there will not be. I'm sorry.
Dang.
Because we don't want to get copyright striked.
I don't think there's copyrights on strippers.
I don't even need no strippers in this area.
And community violations then.
Yeah, they'd be putting 18 up on my channel.
I mean, if you tip, then they don't feel violated.
Oh, the snowflakes, they always get violated and offended by something.
Hey, PDF.
Amy, if I was in Florida, I'll give you a lap dance.
I know you would, honey. I was just thinking about that. I was just thinking about if Becky was here, I'd have me a stripper.
Yep.
That's funny you said that, Becky. That's exactly what was going through my mind. Becky would give me one.
I sure would. I love you.
I love you too, Becky. I can't wait to
Amy,
see you.
I bet you if you ask, Amanda might give
No,
you
you're too
one.
big for a laugh.
Who might?
Amanda might give
Amanda?
you one for your birthday. She might not give one any other time, but your birthday, she might. That's what
I don't
friends are for,
know.
isn't it?
It should be. I know Sam
I
would
would
give me one, but
if
I
Amy
don't.
was there.
But
If Amanda was there, I'll give you both a lap dance. I've done them both. I
oh,
did a judge
you're so sweet.
and some other lady.
Uh, what if Sam's here too? You gonna take us all three on? I think you could dance for three people. I think
But
she could. Anyway, if
I
Becky
think
was
this is
here,
where I go to
we would
bed.
have so
Y'all
much
getting
fun.
too wild for me.
No, we're just playing around.
Now you're too
We're not
old,
even talking
Rob.
about nothing.
That's your
I'm
problem.
too
Too
old
old.
for this kind of play.
We're just joking around.
Yeah,
And you're
well,
not too old
have
anyway.
you
You know
heard
you
this new
like it,
term
Mr.
in the
Fritterman.
community? Have you heard this new term in the community, the Geritol crew?
No, is that supposed to be you? Is that supposed to
Oh,
be? Is that
oh
supposed to be
no,
me?
no, there's a group of auditors like or cop watchers, whatever, people like me and Moose and Commander and Poor Dirt Farmer and a few others that got whiskers. We're the Geritol crew.
They
They're like, well,
I hope they don't consider me part of the old crew too. Do they?
the
I'm not
Well,
that
you're only
old.
Geritol
like
crew.
22, aren't you, Amy?
Actually, I'm turning 36 on my birthday.
Ah, come on, don't lie. You're only 22.
Whatever
God.
sounds good to you.
Doesn't it sound good to
I'm
you too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 51. I think I'm part of the Geritol crew
Nah,
too.
you are not. You can't be a day over 25.
No,
She
I'm
sure don't look
51.
no 51. I don't like telling people
Let
my
me
age.
ask you, girl. Let me ask you, girl, something. What does a fella give his 60-year-old girlfriend for her birthday,
Mm.
or
What does it what?
sweetheart, or whatever she is?
I don't have your number, PDF. You got a girlfriend anyway.
No,
I
that
love
ain't
you.
what he's saying. Is that what? Oh, I thought he was being serious. You
I'm being
Yeah.
understand,
serious.
Becky? I thought he was being serious. Like, cause I talk PDF sometimes, but not like that. You understand? He was
Yeah.
just joking. I see
Yeah, he's
now.
joking about the dancing part.
The dancing part. I get it now. But I thought he meant call him because of community related issues. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
am I missing something?
yeah, but don't worry about it. It's over with, Rob.
Oh, okay. No, no. Did you hear me? I was asking. This friend of mine. She's about to turn 60. I was just, what does a
Yeah, what
fella
should
get
he
a
get
60?
her?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Hey, what do you think, Becky? And how close are y'all? And are y'all
I need to know the
dating?
question. What's the question?
Explain the situation, Rob.
Well, what do you get your 60-year-old sweetheart for her birthday?
Oh, what about if you pay for a spa for her to get her feet
Spa
done?
day?
Yeah,
Yeah,
petty manicure.
she might
Get her a
like, yeah,
gift
maybe
card at
a
a nail
massage
salon,
or something, or
or if you think she likes stuff like that. I mean, I don't know. Does she usually do her nails and stuff? I mean, I don't know because everybody's different.
Hell, I never looked at her toes.
Oh Jesus!
what? Are you
Difference between
kidding
white
me?
and black men.
Well, I mean, you
Difference
ought to
between
see
white and
those
black
hips.
men.
My
I'm
gosh.
telling you.
What do you know
I
what
can't
she
get past the
likes?
hips. Well, the knees are okay. Oh, what?
Do
Could
you know
always
what
just
she
take her out to
likes?
dinner somewhere nice.
Does she like
Take her,
seafood?
huh?
Does she like seafood?
Yeah, she likes to see food on a plate.
Probably. Sounds like you don't know much about your girlfriend.
I know. A nice candle would be nice. I'm not saying it's the only thing to get her, but
Yeah, you can get her like a beautiful scented
Oh man,
candle, and you
hmm
can get her
a
some
candle.
roses.
I could kill to give her a candle. Like what?
Okay, this is what you do. You get her a really nice scented candle. You get her
uh-huh.
some roses, and you
Y-
get some body a massage oil, and you massage her whole entire body from head to toe, and then that's your
Ooh,
opportunity to look at her feet.
Oh, what
yeah.
done did that? It wasn't even her
Becky said the
birthday.
opportunity to look at her feet. Hey, Becky, am I lying? Is that the difference between, I don't know if you've ever dated black men or white men or what kind of men you dated, but
Boom.
difference between black men and white men. A black man's gonna know what your toes look like, ain't he? Oh, you know he
So,
is. Come on now.
you know
White men will
something?
be like,
I thought you was gonna be talking about what's the difference between a black man and a white man. I was gonna say size.
no, they can their toes, the toes. Like
The
white
toes.
men, they don't usually look at them. Some white men do,
Are
but
you
black
kidding me?
men, they yeah, you gotta
Bullshit.
have your toes straight if you're gonna be around black men. Hell yeah,
I
yeah.
white men, in my experience in my life, white men are the ones with the foot fetishes.
Now,
Although
if
I
they have a fetish, now that's different. That's
I mean,
different.
I mean,
That
do the
is
foot,
generally white men.
do try
And
doing
I,
that with no fucking teeth. Do the foot fetishers, are they disqualified? I think they're disqualified.
yeah, yeah. I
well,
mean, foot fetish people are
Yeah.
weird. Hey, I spy. And look, y'all, we're
Well,
just joking around. We're not
they
trying
ain't weird. I think they're, they're more focused than the average bear.
Well, I
Anybody
think,
that has a fetish is a little weird.
yeah, anybody that has a fetish
oh,
Well,
stop
is
yeah.
it.
putting the fetish
Well,
above.
Fetishes are good.
Well,
Some,
I
not
this
all.
is my take on it. I would never judge somebody's fetish, but
Me neither.
if somebody has a fetish to the point where that's what drives them, that person usually does like if they have a real strong foot fetish and they're like
oh
obsessed
God.
with that, they don't usually care about the partner. You understand what I'm saying? If they're that heavy
Hmm.
into it's not about the partner. It's about whatever the fetish is, and that's when they
Exactly.
become a danger, in my opinion.
They,
You
they
understand?
become people that have fetishes and that are so deep into it. They become sexually
Shut your
deviant.
mouth.
You know
Right,
what
and
I'm
it's
saying?
not
Okay, go
right,
get
and
it.
the fetish
Get
means
it.
more than the actual act or the actual intimacy, and it damn sure means more than the partner.
Yeah, and then they push it up a notch. They always want more and more and more.
Right,
Their
right.
fetish gets crazier and crazier.
And the stuff we were talking about
Mm,
earlier, just to put a disclaimer, we wasn't stereotyping people and stuff. We were just joking around.
she
And
said
back in the day,
pushing
you used
it.
to be able to just freely laugh and
Hush your
talk
mouth.
like that. And generally, in my
Like,
room and most rooms, you are. But I know society as a whole has become so super overly politically correct that it's become absurd, and you can't even say things. You can't hear. Okay, but you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense, guys? Even
yeah,
joking
you and
around and good fun. Even Joe talks about it a lot. Me and Joe talked about it, even in person. There's just things that people just take too serious. Did y'all hear about that man today? I'm sorry, but I didn't see. Even I'm apologizing. See, I'm fixing to apologize for calling him by the wrong pronoun. He identifies as a female, and he was charged today. He's been taking care of his 80-year-old mother, and come to find out, he's been having sex with her. She has dementia, poor thing.
Oh,
oh my
hmm
God, I want
And
to die right
and
now. Are you
and
fucking kidding
it's
me?
disgusting. And I'm not just saying it's out my mouth. It's all over the internet. You can read it. He was arrested. He identifies as a female, but a lot of people were so busy fighting over whether they're calling him he or she that they were even focusing on the poor mama. And me, I respect people's pronouns.
That just gave me anxiety. Oh my God.
Yeah, I respect people's pronouns, but at this point,
That's
I'm
disgusting.
more worried about the mama, okay? Not what
yeah.
he
Hey,
or she wants to be called. But it is disgusting, and people were outraged, and the police did arrest him or her,
yeah,
whatever. And you can look it up. The name is Chris Chan.
yeah.
Wait a
Hey,
minute. So this happened in Florida?
hey, I was
I'm
gonna
not
ask,
sure. It's all over the
can, can
internet.
can you guys hear that
Christian.
beep? Can you guys hear that
Oh,
beep or that chirp
that's my
going
that's
on?
my um that's my detector.
Yeah, I was going to say, you need to check your smoke detector. Well, actually, you need to replace your battery because
You
that's why
do.
it's beeping.
Okay,
That
hold
means
on.
Yeah.
Let me check it now.
it's low.
Yeah. Take the
The thing
batteries
is,
out.
the old fashioned ones used to hold a 9 volt, right? But
Mm-hmm.
these, I don't know what kind of battery it holds,
They
so
could
I'm
be
just gonna check.
well, it shouldn't be beeping if it's plugged electrically wired in. It could take a
Yeah,
weird
yeah.
battery. But I would definitely
It's
take that
They
one
probably
out.
indicating
still
low
take 9
battery.
volt.
We'll let her check it and see. And
I'm gonna,
and then Becky, I would take the damn thing out for now because that shit would drive me nuts.
okay.
Yeah, thank you.
And it's
but,
probably
but
driving
but
Gotti
yeah,
nuts because
maybe take it out or something for the moment, but get your goddamn battery changed.
yeah, definitely get it replaced.
I don't think there's a smoke detector out there yet that's still either it's electric or it's battery operated.
Right,
I don't think
but
there's any other kind.
she does need to get it fixed though. I mean, she does need to take it out for now, but we don't want her sitting around with no smoke detector.
Yep,
She can find her battery later today when
yep.
when things open up.
I'm just got into a deal here. Lady just moved into the community that suffered a fire and found out something that she was in a terrible incident with a bad boyfriend that killed one of her kids. And like, man, you talk
Ooh.
about a double whammy in the last
Oh,
8 months.
that's sad. I am so sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
Imagine
well, I
how
mean,
horrible she must feel about that.
yeah, well, I
Not
think I think I know where my next used car is going to, and she ain't got a car.
and she
So if
got
you
other
ever see
kids.
me dipping out to go grab somebody from work, yeah, I'm one of them damsel in distress missions.
Does she have other children?
4.
Oh Jesus, yeah, she could use a car. That's
Yeah,
why I want to have money one day. That's why I should start playing the lottery because
hell, I
I want
got
to help people, and I want to
that
help people
last
I want to help, not no damn
that
charity.
last Corolla check, that last Corona check we got. I just happened to have found a minivan like mine at the junkyard, and it just came in, and I asked the boy what he wanted for it. It was still on the truck. They just bought it. He said, "Oh, I'll take $300 for it." And I said, "Great, drop it at my house." And so he did. And I was thinking about fixing that up and selling this one here. But this neighbor of mine, she said something. Well, this other neighbor that she was needing a car, so and I'd been giving her a ride, and she says, "Yeah, Rob, you talk about getting another ride there. Let me know. I'll buy this when my Corona check comes in." Well, my Corona check came in, and I was dropping that car. I was picking her up at work, and I showed up in a different colored minivan. She goes, "What'd you get, a new van?" I said, "No, I'm just fixing it." And anyway, told her, I said, "You can drive it if you want. I'm gonna run inside to the bathroom." And so she hopped behind the wheel, and I come out. I said, "Hey, why don't you pull over here? I need to stop at the license bureau for a minute." And she said, "Okay." They were doing curbside transfer stuff at the license bureau during the Corona. And so we
Mm-hmm.
drive up through the parking lot and the cones, wear your mask and all that shit. And then had all the paperwork ready and arranged except for her information to put on the new title. And so she's driving through and stuff, and I'm acting like I'm gonna get some papers taken care of. And I told her right there in the drive-through that this is your new car you're driving. Although it's a $300 salvage piece of shit that I
It
just
doesn't
fixed.
matter. It works. That's nice. It's
Yeah,
very nice, Rob.
yeah. I thought about making a video of that shit, but just some of that shit you
No.
don't
Well,
say.
you could make a video showing how happy she was. Yes,
Yeah,
and you're not the type of person that generally videos stuff like that. So yeah, that would be
yeah,
fine. If you videoed every time you ever did something for somebody, that would be different. But to
yeah.
show her
Well,
surprise would have been nice.
hey, they done got a couple hours of me and Brian Loma cooking sausage gravy for the Janet's Kitchen. I mean, hell, I even gave him some twerking that weekend.
Some twerking, yeah. Oh, I seen the twerking video.
Yeah, I was out cop watching with Ghost Rider, and somebody put in. We were both live streaming. Ghost Rider showed me how to do live streaming, and getting that figured out on the telephone. So I had a live stream. He had a live stream. We're riding around watching the cops. Somebody put in his messages, I got $1,000 challenge if Rob twerks the police on Colfax. They're like, fuck yeah. He comes up to an intersection. I didn't know. I thought it was Colfax. He said Colfax twerking. We're in an intersection. I jump out of the car and out in the middle of the intersection, and I'm doing this and that. I come back and get in the car. Cops going through the intersection, go, where the hell that guy go that was twerking? They're looking for me. I done dipped into the car. Ghost Rider's
I want to see
driving.
that.
I said, and Ghost, I said, Ghost, don't worry about splitting it. You can have all the money. He said, well, Rob, there ain't gonna be no money, you dumbass.
Oh,
this was
thank you,
federal.
Ashley.
But he said, there ain't gonna be no money, Rob. You were twerking on federal. This ain't Colfax. Wrong intersection.
That is funny. Wow.
I had him sent me to the right
we
one.
later had to stop. We later had to stop on Colfax.
And you
Some
twerked there
bitch never
too?
did pay that.
Oh, they
Never
lied.
did pay that
Ain't that
$1,000
some
super chat
shit?
though. Yeah,
Oh, well, it's still fun.
yeah.
Hmm.
But
You're a liar, that person was.
You're a cop watcher when they offer to pay you to twerk while you're filming the police.
That's funny.
Hey, when Eric Brandt went to Los Angeles, I hooked him up with Laura Shark and Tom Zebra and got them
Oh, yeah.
connected.
Good people.
And I told Laura, I said, do me a favor, and when you meet Eric at the donut shop, have an apple fritter in hand for me if you would, and tell him this is from Too Tall. Bam. Yeah.
That's cool.
Wow.
Free Eric Brandt.
Oh,
Yes, free Eric Brandt.
You know,
Yes,
there was a day.
please.
Excuse me.
There was a day I was about, and I think there's some video on my page, but I thought I was going to jump out of the car and kick Eric's ass one day. I sat there, him and Monkey was out flying the signs, and I'm on an apple fritter run. And I see these boys out fucking the police, and I stop and ask them if they need any refreshments. And Eric opens up the side door, and there's this box of donuts. He grabs this big old apple fritter, and he got a hold of me. He goes, "Oh my, look at this!" And then he throws it on the parking lot ground. Like, what the fuck?
Ah!
You
That
just
ain't a
took a bite
donut,
out.
Eric. That's an apple fritter.
And Eric goes, "Hey!" And then Eric screamed out, "Oh my God, it's Officer Down. I think I'm going to eat him." And then he picks it up and starts munching on it. It's like, fuck,
Oh,
what is
God,
wrong with
Eric.
this boy?
Oh, Lord. Hey,
Oh my God.
I heard that Al SoCal is doing okay. M says she has talked to him. He is doing okay.
Why? What happened?
He was in a pretty bad car
He
wreck.
wrecked it. Wrecked it and got injured.
Yeah, donations are on his PayPal on his about page.
Mhm.
Oh, I have
If
to sub
anybody
to him.
can. Yeah.
I didn't even hear
prayers.
about it, but I didn't even know Al SoCal drove. I thought he always rode a bike.
Now, that other time I went to Denver, I took 40 pounds of pork butt roast because of Eric's joke about what do you call a good.
Anyway, prayers and positive thoughts are please appreciated. Sorry, Rob.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Ashley, for posting my channel link.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for doing the same for me, Ashley.
Yeah. But when I went to Colorado, I took 40 pounds of pork butt roast to make pulled pork sandwiches in honor of Eric Brandt's joke about cops masturbating on the job. You call them pulled pork. And so my next trip up there, we're serving pulled pork sandwiches. Eric's, that was when Eric got out of jail on his thoughts and prayers. And I got a little video of Eric helping me cook the pork butt roast. And I think the title of the video is Cooking with Eric Brandt, How to Tenderize a Pig's Butt.
Yeah, and then they said it's the homeless.
Take a look at the video if you guys ain't seen it. It's some classic Eric Brandt footage.
And they fed the pork to the homeless.
Yeah.
At Janet's.
Yeah, I never saw that one, but I saw the making of the biscuits and gravy.
Hi, Richard.
Oh shit! Me and Brian Loma was clowning. It's like, what? It's like, oh shit! I gotta do this for everybody on TV. Oh hell no!
And it seemed like the hardest part was opening up those can of biscuits. So.
Well, I mean, I know how to whack open a can of biscuits.
Yeah, whack them a little bit on the side of the counter. I've always done it.
Maybe it was.
And you
was
could
it
peel
Brian
it
that
off
was
too.
struggling?
I don't know. I don't remember that one. I remember the port one.
All I know is that I would have preferred homemade biscuits myself. But hey, you got to do what you got to do.
My mom makes some good homemade biscuits.
Amy,
I used to could make them, but I forgot how. It's been so many years. Yes, darling.
What was that lady? What was that chick's name that killed her daughter? That hit her, and they found her body. Is it Anthony Casey or Casey Anthony?
Casey Anthony.
She got away with murder, right? And look how long. Sure. Look how long they got Eric Brandt for 12 years. That's ridiculous.
I know. It's crazy. It's stupid.
Yeah. Hey, what about that cop in Texas? 10 years for walking into the wrong apartment after sexting with your boyfriend,
right?
As a trained police officer.
And she shot that man to kill, and that's what they train them to do: shoot to kill.
I just saw a fucked up video tonight. It just came out on police video stuff. But these two cops, they come into a situation. They take a man into custody. The stupid goof's reaching for the cop's gun. Bang, they're in a tussle. Bang, bang. The guy gets shot for reaching for the other cop's gun. It's a justified shoot. But I think I must have counted at least 10 minutes of them filming this guy just laying there rolling around with the body cam footage, never given any form of CPR, even a fucking Band-Aid.
No,
and then every time they shoot, making sure they didn't shoot each other and shit.
And then every time they shoot people, then they pull their hands behind them and handcuff them, and that makes the blood in the air leave their body faster. That's so stupid. They're not going nowhere. They're already half dead or dead. You don't have to handcuff them.
That's what I mean.
I'm
but
tired
Amy,
of hearing the air leave people's bodies. And then every time I see that shit, I think about my poor friend that was running from the police that they shot and killed. And I wonder if his air came out of him like that. Now,
wait a minute, Amy. Check this out, though. And you look whenever you see these cop videos, bang, bang, they shoot somebody. Look at how long it takes from the time they shoot and eliminate the threat. Do they take to fail to respond with medical treatment?
I know. Even on a regular scene, even if it's not a shooting, even if it's like a wreck or something, until they feel comfortable or they feel that it's their time is up to them, that's when medical gets to come in. Even if it's not a dangerous situation, it's when they decide.
It's another fuck up.
Another thing.
Yeah, Amy. What about those cops that jump that guy who lays on the ground, puts his hands behind him, and they beat him and kick him, and then they tackle that guy shooting with the camera?
Because that's
let me throw this down to you. Let me throw this down, though. You get some of these people that have had an accident. and they bang their head. They've had impact, something over 10 miles, good little accident. And a cop will come up. "Oh, I think you're drunk. I want you to do field sobriety. Are
Yeah,
you okay to do a field? Well, fuck, I just had my head banged. How do
right.
I know if I'm capable to be doing it?
That's
And they're
true.
doing these field sobriety tests on these people that have been banged in an accident.
And that's not good. Another thing I want to say,
And
when
if you get banged in
fuck.
an accident and you refuse to field sobriety, you're fucked. Think about that, huh? That is
That's
jacked
true.
Yeah,
up.
but you know
Hi, Diane.
something, like for instance, let's say I was driving, right? And I get stopped, and the cop is trying to tell me that I'm getting stopped for DUI. They take me out to do a field test. Um, there's no way that I will pass it regardless because I have a condition called vertigo and I have
Yeah,
Yeah.
spinal stenosis. So
right.
it's like I have too many conditions for me to even pass a test like that.
Most
So,
No,
of
you
them
no,
are
know,
okay,
set
but
up for
yeah.
failure anyway, even for perfectly healthy people.
Hey, I'm
yeah,
physically
Yep.
disabled.
Nobody. That's everybody's set up for failure with the sobriety test.
You
Of
know,
course they
I
are.
mean, I mean, situations like that, you cannot, field sobriety or a breath test. So that just if you're disabled, you don't have that option of doing a field sobriety. You got to go get the damn breath test. Of course,
yeah.
they
But
got
even
roadside
if you
monitoring
take the
now.
even if you take the breathalyzer and it comes out that there's no liquor in your system, they're still gonna automatically assume that you're on drugs if you can't even balance or put your finger on your nose and tilt your head back and all this other shit, you know? And either
Hey,
way,
Blood
the cops are
test.
clueless.
Demand a
They're gonna
blood
try to get you
test.
for something.
get a
Oh
load
yeah,
of
well,
this.
that's when you sue. You sue later because then it's gonna come out negative
Okay,
And
and then
hey,
they
demand, yeah,
arrest you.
demand a blood test.
Yeah.
If you
now,
know you
now,
clean,
Oh, I would
okay,
definitely
let's
do that because
throw
I don't
this
do
out
drugs and
there.
I don't, and I don't
I
drink
Now,
and
know
drive.
you don't even smoke weed. I know that.
No,
So,
let let us suppose that I quit smoking. So I haven't smoked in 2 weeks. Something happens. Oh, I think you're impaired. I want a drug test. Guess what? I'm hot, right? I'm impaired. I'm guilty, even though I was not impaired at that time.
I know.
Ain't
I'm not
that
saying it's
sucks?
a good idea to go giving the people your blood. I'm
Mhm.
saying in a situation like Becky's, when I know for a fact that
They can get
Becky
a
had,
warrant for your blood.
yeah, but I'm saying in her case, uh, I don't know. Like she's saying, because she can't take the physical test, she would pass the breathalyzer because she wouldn't be drunk, but then they will
Oh,
still say she was on drugs. That's why I'm saying it might be to her
right.
advantage to make them take blood.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
There was a scene where Johnny 50 was filming a DUI checkpoint.
Hmm.
A young lady and Johnny says, "Oh, she passed," but then they cuffed her and stuffed her, and
And
he's
Yep.
she
going,
went
"What
to,
the?" He's going, "What the fuck?"
yeah, and I don't know. And I don't know if this would be good advice. I'm not giving advice. I'm just saying perhaps. I'm just trying to get us thinking. If I've got something that I'm actually trying to give you guys an idea about, or if I research something, I will let you know. But this is just questions I'm like bringing up here. Okay, I just want to clarify that.
oh, this is gold. I just seen Chuck Bronson. He's got a cover up a screenshot of one of his videos or thumbnail, and he took the picture of the cop and he put lipstick on him. It was like, oh, that's priceless.
That's funny.
Yeah, yeah. If you really want to poke the bear of the cop that you got their picture on your thumbnail that they're going to be seeing.
Ow. Yeah. Uh, yeah, y'all. Actually, will you drop Stars link in the chat too, if you don't mind, please?
Uh,
I'd appreciate that.
But yeah, you guys, if you look at any of my recent uploads, be sure to sanitize your screen. There may be urges to lick. Oh,
You're so
And that
crazy, Ron.
that bowl of Twinkies tonight was too good, and I still got the munchies, and I've got options. I've got buffalo. Well, what the hell? Buffalo burger sausage or sloppy Joe, and I've got
That
biscuits
sounds
and gravy
good.
left over.
The barbecue sloppy Joe sounds good.
Did you hear about my dilemma the other night? I
I
was
don't
having
know,
Musco.
Ron.
I was
I
having
really don't know.
Musco. But anyway,
Maybe you should tell us.
I was having Musco the other night, and I had leftover spaghetti, and I had leftover barbecue ribs. Now you've heard of spaghetti covered with meatballs, right? I had spaghetti covered with barbecue ribs.
The
There's
barbecue
nothing wrong
ribs
with
sound
that.
good, but I can't eat spaghetti, unless it's
I
just the
don't like.
pasta.
Yeah, I don't like
What a
ribs.
dilemma.
I do like spaghetti, but and I do eat occasionally, but I stay away from pasta most of the time because it's not keto friendly.
I like Alfredo. I don't like the red
Oh
sauce because
Jesus,
I
that's
can't
a
eat the red
heart
sauce.
attack flavor.
It upsets my stomach. But
me
white
too, gives me
sauce or oil and
heartburns.
herb,
Yeah.
Oh,
The red
like olio, like just a little oil and a little herb. That's nice. And I do love Alfredo, Becky, but it's very 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 heavy. And I like the
Poor
what was
dirt
I saying?
farmer in
The
the house.
mixture. Yeah, he's been here.
Carol
We
crew.
but if you can't eat red sauce, you couldn't eat the blush sauce either. That's when they mix the white and the red.
but you can yeah,
I like
that's
them
they call it the
all,
princess.
but I try to stay
and
away from pasta
it's
because
kind of funny because I can't eat red sauce on pasta, but because I found out that it's because of the type of flour that they use to make the pasta. They use a durum semolina flour, and
hmm
it's a heavier and heartier wheat, and it's kind of different than what they use for like breads and pizza dough, and I guess there's some sort of reaction with the tomato sauce and that kind of stuff. But I can eat red sauce on pizza and stuff
hmm
like that. But I'm not a red sauce person, anyways.
Hmm.
I'm not a
right.
ketchup person, but I love fresh tomatoes.
Yeah.
Hmm. I love tomato. I love all vegetables, but
I'm the
the
opposite.
spaghetti red sauce gives me heartburns like serious. Like I've had a heartburn for 2 days, and I had pizza 2 days ago. I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't. I'm the opposite. I like the red sauce, but I don't like the whatever else he was talking about. I can't remember. Um,
I like Alfredo, but
no,
I
I
always
like
have
that
to,
too. But
but
I
I
like.
have to make it my
You
way.
don't
I
like
don't like to.
pizza, Amy?
Yeah, I do like pizza. I just lose my train of thought. I'll think of it eventually. um,
Sorry.
no, don't be sorry.
Pizza, and she's done confused.
I get confused when I'm talking by myself.
Oh, ain't that the
Well,
fun
it's the
I
people?
truth.
sidetrack
I
myself.
mean, there's a lie about it. Shit.
I used to work at a place called Shakespeare's Pizza back in Missouri back in the day.
Yeah,
The
I do like pizza.
legendary pizza restaurant, and they had the old brick ovens
Oh, nice.
with the wood fire.
Mm.
But I don't
Oh
like
yeah,
pizza too often. I would get sick of it, and again, it wouldn't be good for you because of the bread. So it's
yeah.
Yeah.
something I don't have the option. But if I want it, I'll have it. But um, I don't know. There's something else I was gonna say earlier. I just can't remember. I lose my train of thought a lot, but it usually comes back to me. There's a
Oh
little
well, who
toad out
cares?
here. Who cares? It probably wasn't that important anyway. It really
It's
Yeah,
wasn't.
my
YouTube.
my
Who
grandfather said it
cares?
probably wasn't too important. It was probably
Yeah,
a lie, anyways.
it wasn't a lie, but it would have been. It would have
No,
been
my
important.
grandfather. That's what my
I
grandfather
know.
used to say.
I understand. But I was just saying in this case it wouldn't have been. But oh, poor PDF. He's trespassed from the pizza joint. He's trespassed from everywhere. He's trespassed from places he's never even been to.
PDF just to get trespass from your own house.
Yeah, don't do that. You better
And
not make
that
somebody mad.
but PDF, isn't that pizza joint now
Oh,
out of business?
hey, it only gets worse. He's
It should
also trespassed from the bridal shop.
be. Yeah. Well, he must have been trespassed from there for years.
He can go around that though. He can go to Salvation Army and they have a lot of bridal
No,
stuff there.
no, we're just messing with him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
I think the pizza shop's out of business now.
They
I
should
think that's what
be.
I heard.
They should be. They should be.
Well,
Oh, you're the cook, PDF. My husband cooks most of the time too. I'm lucky I married a chef. Well, he's retired now, but he's still a chef. So he does the majority of the cooking. Thank God.
Oh, that's awesome.
And he turned me on to a lot of different foods I had
I'm
never
the
tried.
cook. She won't trespass me.
And
That's good.
but I turned him on to some stuff too. He had a bowl of peanuts till he met me. And don't
Yeah.
tell me you ain't heard of one either.
I was watching a TikTok video. I believe it was, or was it a YouTube short? And some woman wanted to go to Taco Bell, and husband says, your place is in the kitchen cooking dinner. So she made real little tiny hamburger, real little tiny thing of French fries, and that kind of stuff, and served that to him.
Oh
I
my
don't know who
God.
he thinks he
And
is.
excuse me, your place is in the kitchen as well as hers. So not
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
fucked up.
and
Right.
it
I don't
need to share the responsibility of cooking.
on everything,
Yeah.
basically. That's how me and my husband do it. If something
Yep.
needs done, we just do it,
Yeah.
you know. And if we need other one's
Hmm.
help, we'll come ask them.
I try to do my best in the kitchen and it's just myself, but even if I had other people to cook with and I'd still try to do my best and that I just can't stand for a long period. So I try to cook stuff that doesn't require me to do a lot of standing. Mhm.
Right. Yeah.
That makes
I love
sense.
to
There's
cook.
nothing worse than standing still to me. I can't stand to stand still. Now if
Me
I'm up
neither.
and if I'm that's one reason I like to walk so much. And it's been raining here so bad. I miss my walks. I ain't had a walk in like 2 weeks, it's unless I was out filming, but that's different. That's not like a relaxing walk, you know. That's when you're halfway running down the street, you know. I like walking around my neighborhood. It's relaxing, but it's been raining so bad. But I can't stand to just
Get a
stand in
flippin'
one
umbrella,
spot.
girl.
Right?
It's not the
You want to hear?
same, man. I did
You
take
want to
the
hear
umbrella
something?
with me the other day when I went to the doctor, but I locked it in the car. But luckily, it wasn't raining too bad, and there was a shoulder right by where, like an awning, like right by where I lost my keys or locked my keys in.
You wanna- you guys want to hear something crazy?
Yes, please.
Whenever I walk Gotti, right, people roll down their windows, or if their windows already rolled down, they're like, "Oh, he's such a gorgeous dog. He's beautiful." Blah blah blah. But this never happened to me before out here. Um, Gotti, I already had taken Gotti out, right? So I left the house to go walk to the grocery store. And as I was walking, this guy in like a Cadillac or an old version, though I call it the boats because it's an old car. He's and I'm in a lot and he's driving by, but he screamed something out, like yelled something, and I was like, "What a fucking weirdo!" So I continue walking. This guy was following me. He pulls into a parking lot before I cross to go through the like by the parking lot, and he goes, "I'm sorry, I just have to stop to tell you how beautiful you are. You know, you gotta tell a woman when she's beautiful." And I was like, "Oh, thanks." But that was a weird ass shit. And I was
That's
like,
scary.
what a
Yeah.
fucking weirdo. No, it
Make
was
sure
it,
you always keep your distance. You know.
yeah, he was in a car, I was on foot. It was busy, it was in the afternoon, and I carry
Mhm.
my knife on me and my mace. So I mean like he
Good.
wouldn't get too far. And plus I got strong hands and
I
you know.
know. this guy made us nervous one night. We were just out and about, and he just, like, as soon as we parked our car, he just walked up to us and started talking to us. I didn't understand that. That made me very weirded out, and you know.
Yeah, a while back, just before the COVID BS, and I held the door open for a lady. What are you doing? I could have opened it myself.
That's
Wow,
stupid.
excuse me.
Well,
And
I
uh,
don't
and
like
and I
people
bet
that
you
act that way.
and for I hate saying this, but I bet you that same bitch would probably be arguing. Well, there's nobody ever being a gentleman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Call
Yeah.
me old fashioned, but I like when a man opens the door for me.
And then she probably also saying, "Well, chivalry is dead." No, it's not. They're just afraid of stupid
They're
ass bitches who
afraid.
yell
It's
at them.
like everything else. Like I said, they drive people drive everything to it so overly PC that all the goodness gets taken out of the world.
Yeah,
In my humble opinion. But I call me old fashioned. I like when a man opens the door for me, and if I see somebody, male or female, struggling or older, I'm gonna go open the door for them, and I hope one day somebody will open it for me.
I always hold the door for people, anybody really.
Me
And
too.
it,
If
and
they're
I mean,
behind me,
if I'm going out the door and I see someone coming, I'm going to hold the door,
me too.
and that doesn't matter. And I'll hold the door until there's nobody more coming.
Me too.
And that
I'm not too nice. I'm so nice. I'm just like fool. I get stuck there like 10, 15 minutes opening the door for people, wouldn't even realize it. That's okay. At least I'm nice. I'd rather be nice than mean. Hey y'all, we only got 5 people in here. We must be boring, or either it's the time of morning it is. But we got 4 people
well,
on panel.
it's 2:16 here.
I don't care. I don't care if
So
there's
5:16 East Coast time. And I
eh,
don't know. I think Rob, are you Mountain Time where you're at, or where are you time zone wise?
It's 4:15 here, and I'm rolling another one.
okay.
And
It's
you need to hold it for 5 minutes, Rob. You need to hold it for 5 minutes before you
four
light it.
minutes. 4 minutes.
Oh yeah, 4 minutes.
Yeah, I already had one anyway at our 420. That's okay. He can
You know,
wait. He'll probably take
I
him
did
4 minutes
that
to roll
one
it.
time, Amy. A while back, Zombie, you might have been around, but we sit there, we had a live stream, and we had a poll question. In the last live stream, how many joints did Rob smoke?
That's funny.
And we sit there and tallied it up, and on an average, about one an hour.
Really? I don't even know how to roll a joint.
Boom, rolled.
I can't roll one.
I can't
And
either.
Neither.
I'm not one who does blunts with rolled in
Ooh, I like blunts.
tobacco cigar wraps either.
I like blunts if they're. I don't like the little teeny skinny ones. I don't understand why people buy those and open them up. I buy a real blunt, open it up like we used to do, and re-roll it. But I ain't had one in forever, so I wouldn't. No, it's been a
And
little. It's been.
I prefer bongs and pipes
I like
and doing
bongs.
dab stuff.
I like bongs, but I
I
don't
sit
have
there
one.
back in the day, I had an ounce of weed, had it all prepped, ready to roll. And we used the newspaper, had it laid out long ways. I think it was 38 inches long, but we used that to pre-roll the flour. And then you got this rolling paper that comes on a spool so you can tear off a piece as long as you want. And we
I just
teared
knocked
off
myself out.
38 inches. and I rolled a joint, and I mean, it was about as big as my finger, 38 inches long.
You heard, guys? I just locked myself out the house.
No, you didn't,
Uh,
Becky.
I did. I just strapped Gotti up and
Okay. Well, what can you do?
I gotta climb
tell,
it through a
tell,
window.
Okay.
And I
Well,
got a
look,
dress on with no panties.
well, look for a window. If you got a window, that's a good
well,
thing.
at least you're not out there in your panties. I mean, yeah.
I don't wear panties.
You gotta let it air out. Hey, look for a window while we're on the phone with you, baby. See if you can get the window up.
I have a couple of
I
windows
tell
that
you
are
what,
open.
Becky,
Wait,
Becky,
wait.
when you get the window open, just throw it in there, and then one of us will go over and open the door for you.
Well, you know, I
That way
know
you
for a
ain't got
fact that
that way you don't have to shimmy through the window.
no, but listen, the lady that lives on the second floor, she goes to work around 7. She leaves the house for 7:40. So I'm walking Gotti now, and I'll be back before that time.
Oh, hey
Okay.
Becky,
It'd be
real
best to get in
quick,
there while
hey,
it's dark,
uh,
wouldn't it?
be sure to call the police and tell them that you are breaking into your own
Your
house
own
and don't come
house.
and shoot
They might
you.
shoot you. You laughing, but what if
Are
they
you
shoot you,
serious?
Becky? It's scary.
Yeah, they just did that. They just shot a kid that was breaking into his own house.
Yeah. It's scary,
Wow.
man. And if you wait to daylight, I don't know if it's gonna get worse or better.
I mean, that's nothing. The cops tackled an
Now,
autistic
wait a
kid in
minute,
Florida for just
Becky,
looking at his own house.
Becky, wait a
Oh
minute. You're
yeah, I
black.
seen that. That's so sad. He was autistic too. I think that's the one, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I seen that one.
Now, wait a minute,
Oh,
Becky,
that
you're
pissed me
black.
off.
It's night. Yeah, I would definitely call the police. Either that or call a locksmith.
No, because the thing is, I live
You
in a
ain't gonna pay for
3-story,
this
right?
shit. I wouldn't
And
pay for it, but I damn sure would. I don't know. Go ahead, Becky.
yeah, I have to get into the side door. It's closed. So I have two keys to get into the side door and to my door. But I grab my knife, I grab my fucking flashlight, I grab my mace, I laced Gotti up with his all his armor, and then I walked out the fucking house and forgot to lock to grab my keys. Oh, I hope that dog's on a leash.
Hey, State Fries Auditor. Becky, I feel like I
Hola.
jinxed you, baby. I'm sorry.
I see a dog and it better be on a leash.
I hope so. Yours is, thank
A
God.
big dog.
You hear me, Becky?
What happened?
I feel like I jinxed you with the key thing.
Oh, hold on one second. What did you say, honey?
So you better be careful out there. And so who's out there? Middle of the night.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I got PTSD.
I know
That
you
dog.
better be careful. You're scaring me.
I can't
Why are you
see.
out there
I
in the
mean,
middle of the night in some damn city like that? That's scary.
this is the normal hour that I take Gotti out between 4 and 6 or 7 in the morning. But
Okay.
I mean, I'm
Hey,
quick to mace, and I got my knife
I
on me
know,
too.
baby. I
That's the
know.
last resort.
But did you hear what I said about the keys? I feel like I jinxed you with the key thing. Oops.
The what?
Oop,
The key
we
thing. I
lost
feel like
Rob.
I jinxed you. Because I locked my key in yesterday.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. We're closer than we thought. I didn't mean to bring
Yeah,
you
but that
nothing
was,
bad.
So
Hey,
Becky,
you know
King
what
your
it is.
manager
Savage.
doesn't live
Hey,
anywhere near
Orange.
you. That they have a key.
I have the second. No, he lives in a different city, but the lady. There's 3 floors. The lady on the second floor goes to work, and she leaves the house for 7:40. So by the time I finish this walk and I go back, she would be, like I probably have to wait a little bit. I don't know how long this walk is
And
gonna
then
take.
she'll open there's a main
Yeah,
door.
she'll
Is that
open a
what you're
side door
saying?
for me. Yeah.
Okay. And then you can get into your place.
Yeah, I have her number, so like when I get back, I'll have to just text her.
Okay,
You know what
that's
I mean?
fine.
So are you just locked out of the building and not your actual unit?
I don't have my keys to get into my apartment. or to get it through the side door because there's 2 keys.
So where are your keys to your apartment?
They're in the house.
Did you lock that door?
Yup.
So
No,
how are
no,
you
my
gonna get
door. I
inside
always
it?
leave it open. No, my door's
Okay,
open.
okay, good.
But
So it's
Oh,
I
just the
just
so
lock
your
the
side door
apartment
side.
you
door
need
is open,
access to.
but the side door to the building is closed.
Right.
Yes.
And by the
Okay.
time she
Well,
gets
at
back,
least you'll be able to get in.
that lady,
Right.
I'm sorry. Hopefully that lady will be awake. And if not, she can call, but she don't want to wake her. And right
Yeah.
now she's got to take the dog for a walk anyway. So I got you, Becky. So it should be okay.
Right.
Thank God you didn't get all upset like I did. You remained calm. I'm proud of you. Hey, Michael. Hey, Orange. Hey, everybody. Hey, King Savage. I appreciate Steak Fries. Everybody that's in here, hit that like button. We appreciate you guys. And what else?
Okay, we have to kick the steak fries out, and that I'm hungry, and I don't want to see anything with a name.
Oh, hey, Ross. Yeah, I'm not hungry right now, but that's enough to make me get hungry. If I start thinking about food. I had a cheeseburger yesterday. That was good. I told my husband to get me onion rings too, but he forgot. But I wasn't mad. It was an accident. Where did Becky go? Oh, she paused.
Yeah, I'm over here with the people at work. Gotti always says hi to the people in the gas station every single day, every single walk.
Oh.
So they're giving him love right now.
Okay, go ahead. That's fine.
What do you guys think about Gotti?
Oh, I love him. Are you kidding me?
Oh.
I love him.
Mm.
Yeah, we love Gotti, but we don't give a damn about you.
Boy.
Oh, everybody loves Gotti. Is that the store?
It's a gas station.
Oh, hi guys.
Hi.
How y'all doing? Good morning. Oh, look at Gotti.
And he's loving the attention.
Yeah.
Right? I had to say hi to you.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I have to go back to work.
But he's probably embarrassed about having that little jacket vest on.
It's cold there.
Thank you, guys.
That's nice. That's nice. Gotti has so many fans. Because he's
They
so
love
pretty.
him.
Everybody
Because
does.
of
Hey, Becky, you ever thought about creating him his own channel?
Yes.
I've been told that 5 years ago. But because I was homeless and I was all over the place and transitions and everywhere, I had no stability. I went through like 30 something phones. My shit got stolen. My laptop got stolen. I've been through a lot of shit that y'all don't know about. And it just like, I want to be in a position where I'm already comfortable, where I can start writing my book and start, and then I'll start to develop, people will know more who he is through my channel. And once he gets his own channel, then he'll gain his fan base,
And I think he should. We thought about him having his own Instagram, but
yeah, that's too. They told me Instagram, TikTok, people told me about Twitter, everything. But it's just like I fell off the map a little bit.
Yeah, just a lot.
And even now, because of what Brown University did to me, they booted me off the account. I'm still employed by Allied, which they're really embarrassing me on all these videos. Like, this is crazy. But
Allied's always been that way, baby. Come on now.
No, I never. No, I've only worked with Allied for 1 year, and after watching all these videos, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh,
like,
I
this
could have
is
told you they were
shameful.
horrible. Especially in California, they're terrible. In Florida, they're terrible. Allied be terrible. There'd be a lot of them in California. Once in a great while, you'll run into one that's got it right. Ask the California people; they'll tell you what about Allied Universal Security.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Every time I saw a video, right, of security, I never paid attention to who the security agency was until I was subbing everybody. That's when I opened my eyes, and I was always checking for the patch. And I'm like, is that Allied?
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
my
baby,
God, you know?
I didn't know you didn't know.
I've met some really good
Uh,
Allied security officers though
I'm one of
here.
them.
yeah, I didn't know you didn't know, but I just knew that you would do good regardless of who you worked for. So, but I thought you knew about Allied, and I have seen a few Allieds get it right, but generally they're a mess. And and as always,
There
it would be
was
so easy to educate them, just like it would be to educate government employees, et
one
cetera, et
one of my
cetera.
one of my friends was filming at a location, and the Allied guy was started acting like he was really nice, and then all of a sudden he flipped himself and became a real douche.
Tyrant.
I mean, and it started saying you must be a homosexual or something like that, and
Who
this
did
and
that?
an Allied security guy,
Oh Lord.
and
Wow.
and started acting like a real like he was real crazy, taking his camera, trying to get in the guy's face,
You know something?
and my friend ended up reporting him to Allied Net and to the site and that, and supposedly miraculously the guy's no longer working for Allied, supposedly.
Well, yeah, because that's a slander, discriminatory slander. Like you can't call somebody a homosexual, gay, or something like that. That's like racism. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, that's
but
wrong.
like a lot of allied I've seen, even working within a year, like I've seen a lot of crazy fucking activity with these people, with these guards, and there are a lot of supervisors that I hit with them, hang out with them, drink with them, let them slide, let them slide until it gets to the higher management, and that's when the supervisor from that team will get dismissed. They will get fired, and so will the other guards. But it takes a lot, because in this job you have a lot of clout. Like it's crazy. You have to really fuck up and do something real fucking stupid
Yep.
to get released from them, because they first of all, there's a shortage on guards, and so they would rather keep you and sit down and talk to you and coach you than for them to fire you and then miss out on trying to retrain another
And the
guard.
training, yep. Hey, I have a question, Becky. So, like, if
Hmm.
somebody has an incident, like where the police were called, and they tell the person, I've seen this happen with people that video the police and public workers and stuff. They'll say, okay, well, this guy, he messed up and he'll never work at this location again. He'll still be employed by us. Is that true? They usually reassign them to another location.
Absolutely.
I thought so, because they didn't want nothing like
Yep.
that to go down again.
That's what they do. They
Okay.
take you off the account. Like I said, in a whole year that I've worked for Allied, there's been a lot of crazy fucking shit, and there's a
I bet.
lot of gossip. So
Oh, I
much
bet.
gossip, and people throwing you under the bus, making lies about you, and all this other shit.
Mm.
They got this girl that always does that, and she was already threatened to be changed to another account because everyone's having problems with her.
Mm-hmm.
I was one of
Uh,
them, and I
hey,
had to put
we
her ass
we
in check.
got Frank Evans in here. Hey, Frank. I didn't know that was you there doing
Hello.
that video, but
You know,
good work.
I can't remember who was filming. I forget who it was, but they were at a building location, and they saw a robot patrolling there, and it was a security robot, and it had Allied Universal's name on it and stuff like that. They thought it was kind of weird and unusual, and then they were
I ain't
harassed
never
by
seen one.
a guard too,
I'm
a
not
person,
Mm.
and
surprised. I didn't see it, but I'm not surprised. I'm afraid that's where we're headed. Nobody wants
a,
like
a
Walmart's getting rid
security
of cash.
robot. Wow.
Everything. Look at Walmart. They're getting rid of all their cashiers. I heard they're going to start charging for bags too. I
Well,
really think.
depending on what city and state and county you're in, and that by government order, and that single use bags are getting banned.
Out here, the Walmart bags are brown paper bags, and if you want to buy a bag with handles, it's gonna cost you $3 or something like that.
Told you.
You better just bring your own bags.
I have so many. I bring my bags all the time whenever I
And
go
then
anywhere.
they're gonna accuse people of stealing, and they bring their own damn bags. I hate
Yeah,
Walmart.
Right, but mine is Stop and
Walmart
Shop.
already stops you. Walmart already stops you to check your
I know,
receipt. Keep
I
on
don't have a.
walking.
Mhm.
fuckers. And they down with the government. And they called us crazy years ago when they shut them Walmarts down for plumbing issues, and they put fences on the top of the ceilings and shit. And people kept
Wow.
saying those are going to be detention centers one day. And damn if they didn't wind up housing people there. But oh no, those people were all crazy that said that. Walmart's
I can
really
comment
down
through.
deep with the government.
This is like 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 2 hours. I can't wait out here for 2 hours. I'm just gonna have to climb in through my window, but I wish my bedroom window was open, but it's locked.
So how
I
you gonna
locked
get
the
in there?
shit. But I have through
How
the
nice is
side,
that lady?
but I'm facing like the projects. There's a
Hey,
apartment complex
listen.
right there.
How nice is that lady? If she leaves at 7:30, she's probably fixing to get up already up to take her shower and shit. So
5:30,
is she
5. She's
mean? Is she
pregnant.
nice? If she's real nice, she might not even mind you waking her.
She's a sweetheart. She's like 8.5 months pregnant. She's
What do
almost
you
about to
think?
pop. I don't think she's awake. I don't see her lights on.
How about wait a few minutes till you do see a light going?
Yeah, no, their lights are off.
I'm
She's still dreaming.
saying,
She's still counting sheep.
what I'm saying is, didn't you say she usually leaves at 7:30?
It's 7:40.
So
But
maybe she'll wake up in a few minutes. Maybe in about, eventually the light will come on in about 10, 15 minutes. I don't know.
I always lock my bedroom window because you can actually pull a chair and just step right in. That's
I
how low
don't
that window
blame
is.
you. I'd have my windows locked too.
All my other windows, I have locked too, but I got a couple that's open because to just let the air circulate. And and there's cameras outside, so if anybody tries to break in, I'm gonna know who did it, and they're gonna regret it.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy, stay right there. Stay right there. I gotta look on this side.
Okay, be careful.
Hi, I'm locked out.
Who is that?
If you see me climbing in through my windows because I'm locked out.
Who is that? The neighbor?
It's yeah, the next door neighbor.
Okay, good. Well, at least you got some eyes
Okay,
on you.
so
So try to get
oh,
in
my
there.
bedroom window's open. Oh
Okay,
yes.
okay, good. Well, you got somebody
I have to
watching you.
climb
Try to
in.
get in.
I got a dress on.
Who cares? Just get in
It's too
there.
high though. I mean, I
Oh,
can do it, but
Jesus.
I'm gonna get hurt.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, my back is fucked up. I'm gonna do it anyways.
Mm,
I'm gonna throw the phone on top of the bed, but I have to hurry up because Gotti's outside all by himself.
okay.
Matter of fact, all right.
Try. Can you jump on the bed too? Mm.
My bed is right
Hey,
against the my bed is right against the
window? You should be fine then.
yeah. All right, I'm coming in, guys.
Okay. Run,
With
get
my legs
Gotti.
wide open. I have no clothes on.
You're doing good, Becky. You're doing excellent. Hey, 719.
I'm in.
Good. Okay, go get Gotti.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank God.
Grab your keys. Grab your keys. Before you go grab Gotti, grab your keys.
You think she heard us? I hope so. If not, she's going to be calling right back to that thing. This is so nice because 2 times somebody got locked out and 2 times the community helped.
I'm in,
Which we
guys.
didn't really
Gotti's
help that
in. I'm
much, but
safe.
You got your keys?
Oh, yeah, my keys right on top of the table.
thank God. Okay, you got
Now
Gotti.
go get Gotti.
Lock the door and then go lock the bedroom window.
Yeah. I gotta take my jacket off. Whew.
Thank God you got in. So 2 bad key stories turned good. Yay! Yeah, and
Man.
you did so good.
I underestimated my. I'm really flexible. I could do a straddle and a split. So that's what's so good about being flexible because I had to lift my leg up about 3.5 feet in the air to get into the room.
Yeah, done it. That's what's good
I
about being
did it.
tall. That's what's good about being tall too. I like being tall. It's helped me a lot in life.
I'm only 5'6". I'm not tall.
I didn't say you were, but you're not short either. I said me personally, I enjoy being tall because it's helped me. Just like
Yeah.
you being flexible has helped you.
My friend Tiani, the one that helped me do the live stream, the
Who?
guard,
Oh yeah,
Tiani, the black girl.
yeah, she's sweet.
She's really tall. She's like 5'9",
Really?
5'10".
Well, I'm
Yeah.
5'11".
Ooh,
Ooh, yeah.
sexy thing, you.
When
Last
every
time
time,
I actually checked my height, I was 5'10.5".
really, that's
But
a
I'm
nice
probably so
height.
old now, I'm shrinking.
You might be shrinking. You're not that old.
54.
That's not that
Yeah, they
old.
say when you get older, you shrink. So,
Yeah, well,
And I
none of
mean,
us that old.
I know I have real bad arthritis. I have a collapsed
me
vertebrae,
too.
so that could cause me to shrink.
Yeah, and that
Yes.
rain is another reason.
And then I have my feet and legs that get swollen.
Oh,
What happened?
That's why I have issues with the bus drivers and that because when I ask for the ramp and then they don't want to give me the ramp because I also can't wear a mask because of other health conditions.
oh, wow. So they give you extra hard time.
Yeah, but that's what the
And
ramp's
so
for.
if you guys have seen my bus videos,
I haven't
I'm
seen
gonna,
you. I'm
I
sorry,
have
but
to
I'll
sub
look
to you. I
into
don't
them.
know if I am.
Yeah,
all my bus videos are all in my playlist section called "Buses from Hell" with one plus one exception.
okay, cool.
Oh,
Hey
wow.
T, um, you know I will try to watch them. I know I'm sub to you, but just I'm sub to so many people, and I try to watch so many people. It's hard for me to keep up, but now that I know, I'll go and try to look for them.
Yeah, same here.
And they're conveniently located on the playlist, which is most of my audits are on the playlist, but not all of them. I gotta update it. Most of them are on there.
Gotti was so excited when I let him in that he how he always takes my shoe. He has a
Uh
shoe
huh.
fetish. He always takes he took my sandal right off my foot and brought it on top of the bed.
No, so he didn't want you to leave again. Leave his
Yeah,
ass outside. He thought you didn't
yeah. Thank God it was only for like
forgot
not
about him.
even 2 minutes.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
wasn't that long. It was a few seconds, girl. I'm
I'm
glad you seen
sweating.
a neighbor though, because I didn't want you to be crawling in the window and nobody know who you
Oh
were.
no, he left. He didn't even know I climbed through my window. I just told him I was locked out and he took off. He probably had to go to
Damn.
work.
Okay. Fuck.
Right. What happened to
Six
Dignity?
seven 19 says he's 6'3". Yeah. Never forget keys. Yeah, that's a good idea, Michael. I mean, I knew I had left mine on purpose, but I didn't realize my battery was. I left them too far away from the lock. But it still should have worked because it locked it. It should have unlocked it.
Hey, Amy,
Yes.
and the other day when you locked your keys in the car, you were looking at the post office boxes. Have you looked at the independent post office box
No.
shops and see if they're any cheaper?
No, but that was the advice everybody gave me. Hey, Beth. And they said it's probably not good to deal with the U.S. Post Office anyway. So I will check into those too. Yeah, that's the main reason I went in there. And it was so shaky because even even without the gimbal, my camera work has improved to be way better than that. I was already anxious that day, and then when the keys happened, it was just like, oh Lord. But at least I was able to calm myself back down. Thank God. It was still
Amy, I know
bad.
the frustration. I know the frustration with getting
Hmm.
locked out of your car. That happened
Yeah,
to me twice. I have to
yeah.
pay $250 for a locksmith to come and make me a key for my door, and it
Oh
was
man.
really late. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning when I
Yeah,
was a dancer.
I was
Yeah.
very fortunate that it worked out as good as it did. It was, very fortunate that Amanda and her husband was able to swing by my house, grab my husband's keys, and just bring them to me. It worked out good. Michael's in his
You
fifth floor.
you should just give Amanda a set of keys
Yeah,
for it.
they're so expensive. They're like $285 a set.
Yep, it is. And the thing is, I
That's
didn't lose my keys. Mine got stolen from me at the club that I work for.
oh
They
Lord,
were
that's terrible.
hating on me. Yeah, they were
Yeah,
hating on me really bad. So
yeah. It's not a real key. It's just a bob. My husband calls them fubobs, but I call them bobs. Key
is that the
bobs.
one with like my Benz? It had like the red what do you call it? Infrared you just it's not shaped like a regular key. It's plastic, but it has like an infrared key type of thing.
Something like that.
The CLK 430s, the model, the Mercedes Benz,
Yeah.
that's the key
My
that
car
comes
ain't
with it.
near as nice as that. That's just the Ultima. But
Because
I
if I
love
still
it.
had my
It works.
if I still have Amy, if I still had my Mercedes, I would already been out there to visit.
Ooh, yeah.
I
You
would
know
have taken
what?
that drive.
I found a picture of me in my car, and this is I believe this was an Acura. It was. I think it's an Acura. Maybe it was an Acura Legend. Does that make sense? I don't know. I'll show it to you guys. Hold on. Let me put my back camera on. It might be kind of dark in here. Let's see. See, that was a good little car. That's when I worked at Albertsons years ago.
Yeah, I heard Acura's a good cars because my friend he had all the models and then he switched over to a Mac what is it called? The Max?
That's me and Sam years ago. She looks like a teenager.
I can't believe I broke night with you, Amy.
Huh?
I can't believe I broke night with you.
No, it's cool. Y'all like that picture? Don't Sam look so young. She looks like a teenager. She looks younger
I
than me
can't
in
even
that
see
picture.
it.
Y'all can't see that.
No? I just see your your avatar.
Can y'all see it? Somebody put a one in the chat. They can see it. I got the camera on.
Can they see it?
Yeah, they see it because they're saying y'all were young. Yeah,
Damn, how come I can't
and they're
see it?
saying one because you or Becky. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, this is like 20 years ago, probably. Actually, I think this was taken in 2003. To be honest, I love that shirt. I wish I still had it.
Amy, you want to hear something crazy?
What?
This is why before I go to bed, I secure my windows because it was so easy for me to climb in through into my house. Like it would have
It looks
been
like a
that easy for
mugshot.
someone to come in, you know?
I know. That's why I told you go lock that damn window.
Yeah.
And that's me in my car. That's when I worked at Albertsons. It's the
Well,
liquor
I can't
store.
see it.
I know. I'm sorry,
I think
Becky.
you
I'll
can hear
send
me
them to
though?
you. I'll send them to you on Messenger later, Becky. Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna share the one of me and Sam on my community page, and I might share them both. No, I probably won't share the other one. I don't know. I don't know. Or I might put them on my Facebook. Who knows? Somewhere. I was just thought it was cool to find them, and I just thought Sam looked so young there. That was crazy. I mean, we both were a lot younger, but it's just she's older than me, and she just looks. I don't know. She had no makeup on that picture, and she don't wear a lot
Wow, so
anyway.
you
But
guys knew each other for a very long time.
yeah, God, yes, this is like
What got her into the movement? What happened? Like did she
what?
just decide to do this, or she always been?
Well, when Becky, how long me and you've been in the movement, and after watching the videos for a couple years, about I don't know, 2 years ago, I got ready. I felt like I was about ready to record, and so the first person I went to was Sam, because I don't like to record alone. I mean, I will record alone, but I was like, look, you should look at these videos and at least consider doing this with me. But she was really scared, and she didn't, pay no attention. She didn't want to do it. So I started doing it a little bit on my own, and then I met Amanda. You know that story. And then
Yeah.
How
lately,
long you and
Sam,
Amanda been friends?
almost a year, I think.
Ah, because you guys get
And
along so well, it seems like it's been a
it's
lifetime.
it does. From the moment we met, like it's crazy. We met in a live stream, and I found out she lived near me, and she was the person I was looking for. I didn't know her name. I didn't know what she looked like. I just knew I was looking for my video partner, and I found her. But then, as I become, I started videoing more and stuff, and then Sam's been coming over more often because she lived closer to me. And then she started actually watching some of my videos, but some of Amanda's. She really liked Amanda's, and she started learning, and she started liking the idea that we have rights. I knew she would, because me and her were harassed a lot by the police when we were younger, really for no reason, just because they're dickheads, and we didn't know we had rights. I mean, so then she was like, man, I think I want to start recording with y'all. I mean, she's still learning, so that's why she mainly just wants to do backup cam. I said, but what better way to learn than to stand there and watch people that are already doing it? But we're still learning
Well,
too. I mean,
there's one channel that got arrested with his first time out working as a backup camera,
well, it happens. She
and
knows the risk.
That was
I'm sorry, that was who?
Desert Goat was just working backup camera
Hmm. Yeah.
and ended up getting arrested.
Oh yeah, she understands that she's still taking a risk. She's at the same risk, but she doesn't want to go out there and speak to a cop when she's not quite ready. I mean, if she sees something like she's seen a young man that was a minor being detained by the police, and one day when she went to Publix, and so she recorded it. It's on my channel and her channel. She wasn't planning on it, but she felt she should, because she said they were kind of roughing him up a little bit. She didn't get it all on video, and at the end, the cop started cop explaining. She didn't get that on video either, but she got part of it. But I called her and said,
Oh, that's
"Are
because
you?"
she's afraid. She's afraid that she might end up, being in trouble. The
No,
cops
she
gonna
no
violate her
no.
rights.
She just didn't know, Sam. I mean, Becky. She was trying to pull over when she seen it happening. She was actually driving, and she seen it happening. It she didn't realize the cops were cops playing. That's why I said she's still learning, but she wasn't
Yeah,
scared. Trust me, if she was scared, she wouldn't have done it, especially by herself. I mean, I'm sure she was scared. We're all scared. I'm scared every time I do it, but I still do it.
yeah,
You know, I
yeah.
think you have to have a healthy
So
fear. You better. You know
yeah,
it, Becky.
I agree. I agree. Like when I was in Florida, I was living on Clearwater Beach for like 4 months, and I was working for Beach View Inn, and it's right on the island. And I was walking to this right after work. I was walking to the store to get me something to drink and a bag of chips or something. I wanted something to snack on and eat before dinner. And this fucking cop just screams out, "Hey, lady!" Like I have it in my video. I have it in my videos. Like he
Uh-huh.
stopped me. Then he called back up because I refused to ID myself because I felt like at that point I denied him the right to see my ID and to let him know who I was. But because I was at risk, he called back up and I was threatened with arrest. I turned around and I submitted my ID. I didn't fight for, I didn't know my rights like I do now, better now than I did before. I still
Yeah.
have way more to learn. But like
I
I
still have a lot more
resisted to show him my ID, but then he called back up on me, and I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Like you're impeding my walk of travel, like you
right.
know."
Anyway, we're
It was
all
crazy,
still
but
learning,
they
and
tyrants in Florida.
yeah, very tyrannical. And I'm glad though that Sam's decided to do this summit. I mean, um, and her and Amanda get along well too, and you know, it's great. Um,
You guys are like
eh,
sisters. If I show
yeah,
up,
we are.
I be the
We
I be the
are.
loca.
It's crazy. And
And
we have
it
a lot of fun. Hey, Vonda.
when I'm out filming, usually I keep my ID in my backpack with a padlock on the zippers.
Uh, I tell people do not take your ID with you. There's several reasons
Right.
why. One is maybe cooler heads will prevail, and you'll get you say no, you don't have your ID. Because if you say yes, I got ID, either they're gonna demand it harder, or they're gonna start going through your pockets, which would be a Fourth Amendment violation. But still,
But
and
that's why I keep mine in my backpack, and that because
right,
I got to keep
that's
my.
smart. And if you
And
have
the
to ID, just give them your name and birthday if it comes down to it. If it
and
comes
the
I
down
only
don't
to
reason
that.
answer
why
questions.
Yeah, and the only reason why I have my license on me is because I needed a pack. I was down. I was just deciding whether I should get a pack of cigarettes or get them the next day. So I was like, well, by the time I get there, I'll figure out what I want to do. But in that store in Clearwater Beach, they always ID'd me for a pack of cigarettes. So that's why I have my license with me. Most of the time, I never carry it with me,
Right.
and I did that day because I was going to get a
Right.
pack of cigarettes and I
And
wasn't
what
sure,
was going to
but
happen was going to happen anyway, Becky, you know?
yeah.
So, and I'm not down on nobody for having their ID. I mean, sometimes I have mine on me, but I try to when I know I'm going to audit or caught, which I try not to have on me. And
Oh, I never carry it anymore.
what's
Yeah.
funny is the night that the last time that we actually got to go out because it rained so much, um, and then we ran into that guy that didn't want to ID himself, and then he tried to ID us. What's crazy is I had said we're just gonna have fun tonight. I said gone are the days of chasing cops. I was joking around because no, those days are never gone. I said we're just gonna have fun, and then damn, we still ran into a damn tyrant. It's
Wow.
always when you least expect it. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay.
Yeah.
It yeah, we're still trying to get the body cams on that too. And then Amanda's having some trouble getting some those those code enforcement records, I think, and those yeah, she just keeps going back down there though. She won't give up.
That's good. She's persistent. They're
Very,
making it really hard. The
they
whole
do.
system, everything. The government is making it really hard for people to file. But there's so many lawsuits. The cops have cost over the $300 million in lawsuits in the past year, and now
What
the
it
state, the whole
what?
government is making it really difficult for you to get access to body cams and all kinds of requests. Public
Mm-hmm.
record requests and stuff like that. They're making it really difficult to deter the person. Like, you know what? This when we're giving you a hassle, so guess what? You're never gonna get it, or you're gonna have to go through all this red tape to get it.
Right,
I bet you won't do it again. That's
right,
basically what they're trying to
right.
to teach
And
us,
it's always
teach
when
people a
it's
lesson.
something they want to hide. You know.
And what they don't understand is there are records that they're holding on to, not
Right.
theirs.
They think that they are
Exactly.
in control
But
of people, just like they think it's their job to punish people. I even put down a comment on a video that's I don't know what kind of video it was, but it wasn't really like a 1A video, and I said that's why it's not the cops' place to punish people. And a bunch of people told me I was wrong, that it is their job. First of all, cops deal with people that are innocent to convict until proven guilty, and even COs, even if they're dealing with somebody that's not been convicted, the punishment is being locked up. Not for them. They're not supposed to be punishing people, are they?
um, I was locked up for 3 months in 2015 in Tampa, Florida, and I was put in a holding cell 24 times. 24, 26 times in 3 months for no fucking reason. And this girl comes up to me and she says, this inmate, she says, you know why I think they keep fucking with you? Because of your record. And I said, there's a girl in here that killed her baby and stabbed her when the baby was a month old. So why aren't they fucking with her? Because she's been here for a whole year. That's why she's waiting for trial. And I was like, well, then they need to fucking figure shit out because this is really pissing me off. You know what I mean? So I was always to myself, didn't talk to nobody. I was just drawing all the time. I have a bunch of drawings that I did when I was locked up, but they kept fucking with me over and over again because they wanted to see another side of me. All they saw me was quiet and drawing and meditating and playing
Right. So
basketball.
they were just messing with you. And when I say they shouldn't punish people, yeah, if somebody's, breaking the rules and stuff, I understand there's, things put in place for that. But what I'm saying is, as a general rule of thumb, if you go to prison and you do everything, or jail, whatever, let's say prison, let's say you're convicted, you go to prison, you follow all the rules, you do everything they say, then you should never they shouldn't touch you. They shouldn't say nothing to you. They shouldn't mess with you. That's your punishment. But some people believe that the guards actually should have the right to do whatever they want to you because you're an inmate. And that's not true.
That's right. They don't. They don't. But the thing is that they're all crooked. So that's why they do what they do. They can't let somebody be in peace and serve their time. They always want to escalate shit so you can react, and then they put more time on your record.
Right.
And I was the type of person that I got into 2 fights in jail, and I was in the right. The corporal ruled that I was in the right, so I got to stay they moved me to all the pods, A, B, C, and fucking D. And in the last pod, I got to 2 altercations, physical altercations with these females, and they got kicked out of the pod, and they had to review the cameras because in the jails in Florida, there's cameras everywhere, and they can hear everything you're fucking saying too. So they had me in a holding cell for 6 hours, and they had the other bitch in a holding cell for 6 hours. Then the corporal comes back and determines that I was in the right, so I get to stay in the pod, and that bitch had to go. So, but I mean, people test you, they fuck with you and shit like that. And the corporal, this is how disgusting that system is in Florida. The corporals go into the cells and into the pod, and they fuck girls in there. They'll pull you out of the bed so you can have sex with them, and you can't talk about it. If you do, you're done.
Yeah, there's
They'll
a
never
girl
find
in
your body.
Florida. I can't remember her name. She makes videos, and she used to be in prison in Florida. And she talks about a lot of that kind of stuff going on. Hey, Golden State fan.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Like, it's fucked up. And I said, man, I hope the corporal doesn't come and pull me out of the bed because I'll fucking bite his dick off.
I know you be. Yeah, I should say you didn't be attacked.
I'll fucking die. I'll lose my freedom. I mean, right? Define freedom is what I always say. I will lose the hopes of even getting out of there because I know someone had said that if they talk, they'll never find their bodies, and they'll be eating. The inmates will be eating. Their body will be the chow.
Oh.
That's what that's what one of the corporals told one of the girls, and it got back to me.
And I seen a comment too from a CEO that her cousin wrote it. This was on a different type of video, but still. And she said that her cousin became a CEO, and then she seen how things were, and she tried to get like some inmates some medical help. Ones that had some stuff that had been going on for a while, they needed some help. And she just seen how dirty everything was. She wound up having to quit.
Yeah.
I mean, and then some people were saying, well, why didn't she do this and that? I'm like, because, it's not easy. At least she didn't stay there. Yeah, would I prefer she fought? But damn, she probably has a life too and a family. At least she quit. At least she didn't stay there.
Right.
Because I couldn't
Not only that, I mean, it's really crazy. Like, when you have a really good heart and you're a righteous person and you come into a system where it's so fucking corrupt and everything's like, you gotta hush and shut up and not say nothing because that's gonna be your job or your life or face retaliation. A lot of these people, because they need a career, they need a job, they have to feed their families, they turn around and buckle up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not that kind of person. Like, if I was gonna be, let's say hypothetically, if I was a cop they would not want me in their precinct because I'm a righteous person. Like I would be putting them motherfuckers straight, and I could be dead just for trying. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's just the type of
Right.
person I am. When I see wrong, wrong is wrong. You see all these cops abusing people, excessive force, police brutality, shootings and stuff like that. They sit back and watch the whole thing go down. They're witnesses to a fucking crime and accessories to a crime, but none of them ever get fucking charged. They just like
Right.
sweep it under the rug,
And
or
it
if they
should
do get
be
charged, it's minimal.
it should
2
be
years, 3 years
what's that word?
suspension.
Dereliction. I can't pronounce it. Of duty too.
Yeah.
There could be a lot of charges. But anyway, maybe one day they'll wise up because if there is any good ones, they need to wise up and to try to reach out to somebody anonymously or something, and tip if Main Street don't care, tip some local independent people off because something's got to be done. Shit.
You want to hear something crazy?
What?
In 2015, before I got locked up, right? I have a friend that's a cop in Florida. This is before I knew about the movement, before I learned before I learned my
I
rights and shit.
understand.
Yeah, so I was trained. He was my mentor, and I was training. I quit smoking and everything to train for to become a cop, to be a deputy sheriff out there in Florida. And shit went down with my cousin. She kicked me out, and then I had nowhere to live. And then I ended up living with these construction workers, and they took me in, and I started working. I started doing construction for a few months. Well, and that's how the whole shit started. And that's when I got arrested because he stabbed me with a caulking gun in my face, in my neck, my chest, and this lady gave me a knife. The lady, the owner of the house, she knows him, and she's like, she knows his violent nature. She says, "Hey, just scare him with it." And I told him, I said, and I grabbed the knife, and I said, "You keep fucking with me, I'm gonna hurt you. So leave me alone. Stop hitting me. Stop stabbing me." And so, in any case, I'm the one that called the police so they can bring me to my cousin's house. I needed a ride to my cousin's house and get out of there because I had no idea where I was. So the police comes. He starts lying. "Oh, she hit me. She threw me in the ground. She did this. Da, 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 da. She punched me." In what do you call it, discovery. He said 3 different stories because he was lying his ass off. I never put not a finger on that guy, and he lied and said that I assaulted him. I threatened to kill him, and I had a knife and all this other
And
shit.
you went
Never
to jail,
touched
I
him.
bet.
I got locked up, and the cop
Don't
that
ever call the
arrested me.
police.
The cop that arrested me, he says, "Are you telling me this man, like, I wish I can get the body cams," and I'm sure it's there. He basically said, I can't say verbatim, but this is basically what he was saying. "Because you're a woman, I'm going to arrest you." Because he said something to the effect, "Are you telling me this man assaulted you?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Oh, because you telling me that he assaulted you, I have to place you under arrest." And something to that nature. And I was like, "What? Are you kidding me? Look at you. You took pictures. Look at my face. I was bleeding from my chin
Did the
and I
arrest
had
come too?
nope. He was
They didn't
Cuban.
have to arrest you. That's a lie.
Nope. They arrested me because they charged me with assault. Wait, what is it? Assault and battery with a dangerous weapon. Third degree or something like that. And I'm like, how the fuck how did I assault and batter him when I never touched him? And he was like, "Well, just pulling on a knife is an assault and battery with the dangerous weapon." I was like, "Oh, that's nice."
Crazy. Hey,
This guy
sis,
takes a
not.
caulking gun and he fucking stabs me like 60 times, like not 60. He stabbed me about over a dozen times. When I was in jail, I had, when you get jabbed with something like that, like puncture, you get like a welt and then you get like a hole in black and blue around it. My neck, all the way down to my arms and my chest, had all those. And I was trying to contact the PD to come and take pictures while I was in Orient. In Orient Road. I was telling her to come and take pictures of it before it goes away, the bruises and stuff like that. And the inmates saw it. I showed them my chest and I showed them my arms and all the way down my neck. They was like, "Oh my God, he's an asshole." And I was like, "Yeah." So but they never did nothing to him. But listen to this shit. I was out on bond, right? And my brother paid my oldest brother. He paid my bond. He bonded me out. And when I was going to court all the way till I think it was, you know what's so crazy? October. October is a special month. That was my mother's birthday. In October, they ended up they finally saw the body cams because the police said that they were going to submit it for evidence. I took it to jury. I wanted to go to trial with this because I was not in the wrong. I that was self-defense, you know? And
Yeah,
fucking
I understand. I don't blame you. That'd have been some
they ended
serious
up giving me
shit
time.
too.
They ended up giving me time served. And
Fuck
then
that though. That'd be on your record.
then they reduced it from a felony to a misdemeanor. But it took 3 years for it to go down to a misdemeanor. And the reason why they did was because when I asked them to in jury selection, when I asked them to get the camera of the body cam, they had to do a recess or whatever so they can get access to the cameras. The police brought the cameras at 5 o'clock in the evening, and I didn't move. I didn't budge. I was out on bond. I stood there and I waited and waited for them to review it. And then my PD comes up to me and she says, "Oh my God, we can reduce your this from a felony to a misdemeanor." Because I said, "No, I shouldn't be getting charged at all. This is a self-defense situation. That man could have fucking killed me." You know what I mean? But whatever, yeah. Anyways, so the judge, the prosecutor, and the PD saw it, and they was like, "Okay, he was out of line. He made a sexist comment." And I could have, you know what I'm saying? They reduced it from a felony to a misdemeanor because he should have said what he said. He basically admitted, "I'm arresting you because you're a woman." You know what I'm saying? So I could have sued for that, and I didn't even know I could. I learned all about this shit later on, you know? So now I have a
I know.
misdemeanor from them. Yeah.
None of us didn't know a lot of stuff back then, but we're learning. You know,
Yep.
we're still
It's
learning.
crazy.
We're all learning. We're all trying to
Yeah.
help
Oh,
each
listen.
other learn.
Yep. I forgot to mention in the month of October where they told me that they're going to reduce it to a misdemeanor in 30 days, which didn't happen. It was more like it was 3 years. That guy that assaulted me got locked up for beating up his girlfriend. Isn't that crazy?
That cop.
They put me in jail for a guy that assaulted me first, and he got locked up right after I got done with the courts.
I hate to say coulda, shoulda, woulda, but you should have took that shit all the way to trial, probably. But I know it's scary.
Well, the reason why I pled out was because the PD said you stand no chance because she says because of the system you are facing. She said 7 years if I am found guilty.
Yeah,
I said, what?
It's scary. It's scary.
Are you fucking kidding me? So I consulted with my attorney here in Rhode Island, and he told me she's right because Florida is a very racist state, and they recycle the same people to do the jury selections. They're not like handpicked out there from the different counties or different cities and shit like that. They're the same people that try all the cases, and they work for the courthouse. So you're better off just pleading out, telling adjudication something. I don't fucking know how. I don't know the
adjudication. They withheld it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they did. So it's not on your
something
record.
To that effect.
It doesn't show on your record. Not really. Not to just anybody.
Yeah, and at the court system is rigged.
Of course, we all know that. Hey, Sir Cora.
And at if you guys ever get a chance to Google Cadillac Jack Faber, and he was set up. He was the judge, the prosecutor, the police. They all were in on stuff, and he was a rodeo star back in the 60s and 70s. and then he was accused of killing a couple with some other people, and
Wow.
that the people that actually did the killing was turned on him and said that, oh yeah, he did this, and he had nothing to do with it. He just gave was a good Samaritan, giving a couple people that were supposedly down on their luck a ride.
Trying to help him out. Yeah, I'll look into that. Thank you. Interesting story. I never heard of it, but I'll look
And
into
it ended up being a made for movie with Clint Black and his wife.
I'll definitely look into the whole story.
It was something else. And there was a crooked politician involved too that was in on it.
That's not surprising.
I've seen so many videos and documentaries and stuff of shit like that happening in the judicial system, because you got the judges that have a daughter, niece, a boyfriend or lover, or they fuck each other.
Yeah, they're all in bed together.
Lots of fucking prosecutors, they're fucking public defenders. Everybody, it's so crazy.
All of them.
Lawyers, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, guys. Well, it's getting to be about that time. I'm about to get sleepy, so I'm going to need to go back to bed. But I really did enjoy this panel, and I would like to thank Becky O and Sami, and I would like to thank Too Tall Rob and all the fritter lovers in the world, and of course everybody in the chat. You guys mean the world to me, and I'll try to catch you guys somewhere later online. And I'm so glad Becky O got back in her house.
Yeah.
Yay!
Thank you guys.
Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful day. Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, thanks, Amy. Thanks,
so
Becky.
Much.
Bye, Zombie. Guys. Bye, everybody.
Okay, later.
Kisses.
Bye-bye. Yeah, peace.